The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Dell Gaming TEC CSGO Pro League, powered by WD Black and in association with Fibernet, ZOTAC Gaming, and AFK Gaming. My name is Adi, and joining me, of course, is the lovely Nitish Assassin47 Nair. And don't fret when sometimes I call him Assassin, sometimes I call him Nitish, sometimes I'm just gonna call him, hey, you over there. So, hey, you over there. How excited are you for today? Because today it is, remember, I just want to give everybody a little bit of a refresher, so to speak. It is the qualifiers right now, and it is the qualifier number 1. And so because we're in season number 1, and this is the most important qualifier, and now the qualifier has switched gears away from the single elimination bracket. We found our top 32 teams. Those 32 teams have been split up into 8 groups of 4 each. And now they're going to play each other in a round robin. And the top in each group will go into Division 1. The second place will go into Division 2. And the third place and the fourth place will play each other. And the victor of that will go into Division number 3. So this is the only qualifier when teams can get directly into Division 1 or 2. After which you have to grind it out in qualifier number 2, 3, 4, 5 in season number 2, 3, 4, 5 to come all the way back up. And by the way, qualifier number 2 starts, the registrations anyways for qualifier number 2 start on Monday. So remember, hit F5 and spam the esports.club website until it crashes basically and break the website. But no, please don't do that. But it won't break. It's a good website. Yes. But yeah, Nitish, so sorry for going on basically a rant. How excited are you for this group stage?
Well, to be completely honest, the group stages are going to be very, very interesting, as this is going to be the road to division. So where we are going to be bifurcating all of these teams into different divisions. Yeah. We're going to be seeing the top the top team that is going to be from each group placed into Division 1. And then we're going to be seeing the second team that are going to be in all of the groups placed into Division 2. And then basically the third and the fourth teams, they are going to be going once again into a single elimination qualifier, an open qualifier, where they're going to be fighting it out to reach Division 3.
Yeah.
So Division 1, 2, and 3, we're going to get them after this specific group stages. So this is going to be really, I'm really excited to see who is going to be making their way in towards Division 1 and Division 2. And again, might be possible we are going to be seeing some disappointing moments where, the teams that we expected the most to move in towards Division 1 might go in towards Division 2. And then, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, definitely. And that's why it's so exciting, right? These group stages and these qualifiers, they kind of lay the land out. And basically for that, tomorrow and day after, by the way, we're going to have a slightly longer stream with a couple of extra games instead of just the general 3 games a day for you. But today's 3 games in question, by the way, are Flirting with Danger versus Purpose Esports, Playmaker 5 versus
Urka.
Yeah, Urka Too Nice Esports. I have to keep looking at my screen to figure that name out. And also we have Acme versus TN Esports. Oh, dude, it would have been hilarious if it was Acme versus TNT Esports. I'm pretty sure Acme comes from Roadrunner, right? From the Roadrunner series. So so the first game, of course, is going to be Flirting with Danger versus Purpose Esports, and we're almost ready to get into it. I do believe that the map is going to be Nuke, so I think we should just get into the game.
Yeah, Nuke, let's go.
So, Flirting with Danger is going to start off on the CT side on Nuke, because they have, in fact, won the knife round and then chosen to start on the CT side. And Purpose Esports, now they're going to have to fight it from the T side. I am aware, by the way, Assassin, of a couple of these players. I personally know Nate. I've played a lot of PUBG with him. And I also do know Zappy Sayajan as well. And I have played against him.
Yeah, Zappy has been that one player that has been popping off in the community from quite some time now. And I'm basically looking forward to Purpose Esports making their way towards the A side as well. But oh my god, Anxiety might be possible. He's going to be able to find himself a frag as well, whereas Nate comes in from the backlines. Going to be seeing Team Purpose Esports in a bit of a trouble here as they try to make their way towards Cabs. And Nate just going to go ahead and delete off Z-Fly. With that, Finn is going to be finding himself in a 1 versus 3 situation. The bomb is dropped over towards the A side, by the way, Adi, and Asurage is about to make his way over towards the side through the vents. He's going to get instantly deleted by Friday. And with that, Team Flirting with Danger are going to be walking away with the pistol round, Adi.
Yep, and I'm not even sure at this point why he went all the way back down there and then came back up. Like, I mean, that's a bit funny to me.
He had to do something, right?
Yeah, I mean,
he had to do something.
Why did he go down the vents and then back up?
I thought he got a bit confused as to what exactly to do. He's like, "Acha, kya karu main? Phas gaya idhar." Like, I've got 3 players over towards the A side. I've got 1 coming in from the backlines as well. Oh, look at Z-Fly. Very possible he's going to be able to get the frag on towards Gres Extends. Yeah, there you go. There comes the 1D. With that, we are going to be seeing Friday, who's going to be holding on towards the mini garages, Nate holding towards the ramp room, Rose towards side, and Anxiety with the scout towards garages.
Yeah, I think Grace got a little bit too adventurous there, went ahead, and, he didn't check his corners really well. Gets a frag, but then gets immediately refragged for his trouble. And now it's an eco round, of course, for Purpose Esports. And as you see, Nate getting a frag on towards the ramp position. And Trace, he's found himself an MP9. And, Nate does get a kill, but instantly replied to by Zappy. And I believe that actually showed up all the way from... that MP9 is all the way from outer to ramp, basically. It made its way all the way around the map.
Yeah, it basically got a full-on tour of the Cedar Creek nuke facility.
Yes. The nuclear power plant this time. It's not a storage facility like in Counter-Strike 1.5?
Yeah, I think 1.5 was a
and
facility.
Then in 1.6 it became a power plant or something. I can't remember exactly. But Zappy, he's trying to be cheeky and get the plant, but he's not going to get that because Rose, he's like, everything is rosy here because you are going to die. Just waiting for it. He's just waiting for it. But 2-0, and that's a great start for the CTs. And look, I mean, this map isn't as CT-sided as it used to be, right, Nitish? I mean, if you get a good start, which unfortunately for Purpose Esports, they haven't got it. Like, you need to win the pistol. And if you do win the pistol and then you keep the money honest on the CT side, you can probably do some good executions and good fakes towards upper and towards outer, keep putting up those smoke walls and going ramp or something like that, and kind of trick the CTs and into using all their utility. But Nate, he's not going to get tricked right now by any of these shenanigans. He's going to find Finn just running through the smoke, and he's going to take him down.
Well, nice little push coming in from Nate, as we sort of saw that coming as well, right? Nate has been that one aggressive player from the side of team flirting with danger, who has been constantly pushing up and getting those advantages going on for the side of team flirting with danger. But again, Purpose Esports, their buy sort of questions me as well, because they went in for that hero AK meta, where Z-Fly is just has that AK-47 and the rest of the players have gone in for the Deagles. So maybe possible the next round we are going to be seeing Z-Fly, who's going to be in a bit of a trouble in terms of the economy. The rest of the players, they're just going to try and get themselves those big guns out. We're talking about big guns. Grace Extens. Wait, am I pronouncing it right? Is it?
So
Grace?
I just call him Grace. So I think he used to play with the nickname Grace Jesus, and now he's just Grace Existence, but just call him Grace.
Yeah.
And well, Grace now, he's going to try to take down Z-Fly, but Friday comes in and steals that kill away for himself, which is actually not a bad thing because, well, that means that he gets a bit of extra money for the team. 600, of course, SMG kill bonus versus a rifle giving you just 300, and the op, which gives you barely anything else. 100. Basically nothing, like, yeah. But that's a good start, by the way. And Purpose Esports, they're going to go in for the buy now. But, well, I'm not sure that... You're right about Z-Fly, by the way. Now, he has a scout because of that buy. And I'm not sure if there was some miscommunication and he thought that, well, generally, you do see terrorists buying in the third round because of the way the new loss bonus works, right? And considering the pistol loss round gives you some extra money as well, you see it is going for the buy in the third round. So maybe there was a little bit of a miscommunication there. But, well, at least the four of the rest of his teammates, the four of them, have AK-47s and all the utility they need. Anxiety, though, he's going to try to make them a little bit anxious by rattling off a shot with that AWP and just letting them know, okay, hey, there's an op here. And there it is. The op comes in, takes down Mike Daddy. I love how that was set up.
Yeah, the anxiety, sorry, not the anxiety, was holding on with the AWP. Might be possible he's going to be able to get himself another one as well, because Z-Fly, he's just jumping around. Okay, he's going to spot out anxiety. And what exactly is anxiety going to do? He's just going to crouch down behind that box. He's going to patiently wait for Zappy to show up. Zappy is right around the corner, so might be possible he's just going to be making his way inside of the mini garages. Whereas we have got a perfect, beautiful crossfire setup coming in from Grace Extends as well. He's going to be holding on towards the garage. He's going to go ahead and get the frag on towards Trace-Mag as well, but no Trace-Mag with the immediate trade. And with that, it all leaves down to Finn and Trace-Mag in a 2 versus 4 situation. Are they down to 30 seconds left on the clock? Nate is going to get the frag on towards Finn, and it's going to be down to Trace-Mag. A 1 versus 4 situation. And look at this.
I mean, that's a really good outer hold, by the way. That was a very, very good hold coming in by them. I'm not even... I don't think Purpose Esports, I think they were a little bit too hesitant. They had the smokes down at outer. They could have just gone over towards the lower position. But I think they were so paranoid about somebody playing secret that they just left the push too late trying to clear out secret. And then they let the smokes run out basically, and then they walked into an op. And well, at least this is not a knockout, but this start doesn't look really good for them. But this looks good for Nate as well as Grace. They're going to spray down 3 players after finally going down to Finn. As well as Zappy, who did get traded in that situation. But it is now a 2v3 situation. And it's completely slowed down again. The ramp rush, it's not as... doesn't work out for the terrorists as well as they would have hoped.
It's going to be Anxiety who's going to be holding the cross towards ramp, whereas Friday has already rotated over towards the B side. Rose is holding towards A, so it's all clear, Adi. like team flirting with danger. They are all set and ready for whatever attack Purpose Esports are going to be bringing on them. Going to be seeing Finn and Z-Fly try and make their way towards B, because A is out of the option already. Like, they really don't want to risk it out over towards the A side. So Anxiety, this specific hold ain't going to be the best for him, because Z-Fly and Finn are easily going to walk inside. But now it's going to be down to Friday in a 1 versus 2 situation all by himself over towards the B side. He's going to have to be very, very careful. And that off angle is not going to be checked. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. I forgot that Finn is playing in Purpose Esports, and the man is just going to go ahead and delete off Friday. With that, it's going to be a 2 versus 2 situation. Where exactly are they placing themselves? Okay, Finn is over towards Radio Room, whereas Z-Fly is going to get taken down over towards the side. It's going to be a 1 versus 2 situation, Adi. We've got Rose coming in from the decons, whereas Anxiety is going to jump down over towards the site as well. Now, Rose, oh, nice try, man. Nice try. But what can you do when 2 players are just bouncing in on you over towards the double doors? You don't even have any sorts of real estate to just walk around or just run around. You're just trapped right there behind the doors. And there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, flirting with danger. 5-0 as we move on towards round number 6. And Purpose Esports haven't found that foothold on Nuke.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was kind of going to be like their best chance to pick up the round, because ever since, as soon as they made it a 2v2 basically, and I mean, I thought they would get that, but that was like a series of mistakes. Flirting with danger, the player they had towards the ramp position as well, towards the control room, right? Or computer room, whatever you want to call it. That was such a bad position. I mean, all he needed to do was play safe in the lower bomb site and deny the bomb getting planted as it gets planted. There's no reason for him to play an aggressive off angle, right? And he gets taken down. And then I believe that was Finn as well, who gets, when the bomb goes down, he's up on the rafters at B. He gets taken down just by the opper for coming in from ramp, because he's not in position yet. And, you know, how are you not in position yet? The bomb takes 7 seconds to plant. You could probably go from, I don't know, all the way from the bomb plant, from the bomb site basically to ramp in that much time. But either way, just a little bit of me ranting about mistakes made in that round. But Purpose Esports now, they're going to try to not make any mistakes, and they've picked up the op onto Z-Fly as well as 4 AK-47s, and there's in fact an op on Anxiety as well. So that could be a very interesting battle if it does come down to that.
Finn has slowly sneaked in over towards the A side as well. He just has to be very careful about the garages. There are no smokes as well over there. There's going to be a bit of a problem for them. We do see Anxiety, who's now going to make his way towards heaven maybe. But the best part is that flirting with danger, I've got no idea that this assault is coming down over towards the A side. We're going to be seeing Rose, who's going to be holding that angle. He's going to find himself 2 kills, whereas Friday is going to go ahead and get himself 1 as well. Whereas Anxiety, he chimes in with the op. And with that, it's all down to Z-Fly, who's going to get triple peaked, Adi. Not 1. Not 2, but triple peaked onto the side.
Yeah, that just didn't work out for them very well, did it? The upper hit, and I do believe that was because there was a lack of flashes and a lack of smokes and a lack of, well, utility usage and things like that. It was just, I mean, the utility was used, but at really bad angles. You kind of did see it in the replay as well, right? The Molotov for Mini. You kind of want to smoke out Mini and maybe Molotov the fake vent position. And, well, not fake vent, or next to vent, basically. Well, that is fake vent. No. And, yeah, basically, you want to do kind of those things. But either way, this time, they do heed my call. And this time, they're not going to play slow. They're going to do the outer smoke wall. And they're going to rush down secret. And they're going straight into the lower bomb site, where, in fact, Grace, as well as, I do believe that is Rise.
Nate.
No, that's Nate, who've already rotated in. So they are ready for this. And Nate, he's going to pick out one. Yes, he does. Trace does fall Grace. He's still in this pocket position as of now. They don't know that this is happening. But Zappy takes down Rose and Friday, who were rotating in from the vent position. And little do they know that they could probably go upper at this point. But the bomb has been dropped, by the way.
Yeah, and Mike Daddy is going to get spotted by Grace. Grace is just going to go ahead and spray down. He knows where exactly Finn is as well, but no. Turning out to be...
yeah, jumping at the worst possible position, and then, well, at the worst possible moment, rather. And that's kind of going to hurt, so to speak.
Well, it definitely is. Like, Purpose Esports, they got what they wanted, all right? It's like... They got that smoke over towards outers. They made their execute straight towards the B side. No workarounds whatsoever. Straight up rush W Gaming for the win. And they just got all of these players from Star Team flirting with danger off guard. But again, I wouldn't say off guard because they were already prepared. But
yeah, I think it's the upper side players who were rotating for no reason whatsoever. Considering
Yeah.
the lower bomb side hadn't been lost yet, you didn't have to drop down the vents. You just had to play above vent and make sure they don't come up. That's about it. And like, I mean, vent control isn't that strong as it used to be anymore because the vents don't open up into the B bomb side. But Anxiety, his aim is strong as ever. He just one taps Mike Daddy to oblivion.
well, this time around though, because of that last round, right? Grisix Stance is going to be playing over towards the secrets. It's going to be like, nah, guys. You guys are not doing that once again. Yeah, cool. So once again, we are going to be seeing Team Purpose Esports slowly try and make their way towards A. Trace Mag. Now over towards the vending machine. Zappy is trying to move in towards the A side. Adi, the problem is that Purpose Esports, right? I think so their utilities have to be a bit more, I don't know, apt, or they just need to use more and more. Yeah,
More
they just need to,
optimized.
yeah, more optimized for them to just rush in on the other side. Because right now what I'm seeing is they're going ahead and taking up these straight up fights and they're losing them. Because Team Flirting with Danger, they are doing everything that they should, and they're doing it correctly. They're using up their utilities to stop the rush. They are already taking a lot of control over the map. Well, you can see Gressic stands already over towards the secrets, right? And look at Anxiety trying to push up over towards the T-spawn. And there comes Mr. Rose. Gets taken down, and Purpose Esports, they're going to run out of time. And with that, the 6th round of the board for seventh round of the board for Team Flirting with Danger.
Yeah, and I do want to bring up the scoreboard at this point as well and just tell you that Purpose Esports, they're still at max loss bonus, by the way. Even though they won a round then lost one, you don't drop off max loss bonus anymore. And that is, of course, going to help them. So that's why I have no idea why Flirting with Danger wasted economy. I mean, they had the money. I'm not going to deny that. They have the money. But why waste the money when Purpose Esports is already sitting at max loss bonus? They lost those two players, I believe it was Anxiety as well as Rizo, for no reason. But anyways, there's an upper rush coming, and that is completely within reason because Rose, he gets deleted off the server and there's nobody else to defend this.
Well, we do have Anxiety and Nate who are going to be making their way over towards Evans. Let's see if they're going to be able to do something or not. But there comes the smoke, Adi, and it is going to block off the vision for Anxiety as well as Nate. Anxiety might be possible he's going to try and go in for the pick, but look at Finn. He's holding a beautiful angle as Z-Fly is behind that box as well. He's going to spot out Nate. Nate is definitely going to take him down, but with that, it's going to be down to Brazixtons, who falls as well, and Team Purpose Esports. Adi, they are not going to give up. Trust me, Purpose Esports, they're a newly formed team, and they have been doing quite a lot in the scene as well. They have been making some name for them. And I'm definitely sure that they have got in them to, make it a really close match.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, they only need about 5 rounds, I would say, to be really comfortable in this game. So Flirting with Danger, they need to maybe stop Purpose Esports at maybe a maximum of 3 or 4 rounds to be comfortable on their side. And whoa, this is going to make somebody really uncomfortable because the T's and the CTs, they've crossed each other at outer. And Grace, is he ready for this? Does he know that they've already come down here? Oh, he just makes it back to safety just in the nick of time. And in fact, he rotates the hell out of Wentz as well. He wants nothing to do with this fight. And it does seem like Flirting with Danger, they're just going to retake the lower bomb site instead of trying to fight it right in the early stages.
We're going to be seeing Rose. He's going to try and make his way down over towards Wentz. He's going to spot out one player, whereas Grazixtons is going to get himself a flag on towards Finn as well. Anxiety trying to move in from the secrets, whereas Friday is going to drop in that Molotov over towards the ventilations. Now Grace is going to spot out one player behind that nuclear plant. With Friday moving in as well, it is going to be down to Anxiety to do something from the decons. Well, he fails to do. He does a bit of damage, but it's going to be down to Friday in a 1 versus 1 situation. And Mike Daddy is going to be being out of that fight. And with that, the 3rd round of the board for Team Purpose Esports, are they?
Yeah, that is surprising to say the least. I mean, the rushes are starting to work out, but considering the 1v2 clutch by Mike Daddy was basically really, really required at this point. Because Purpose Esports, like I said, they need at least about 5 rounds to feel comfortable, to have enough of a breathing room for themselves on the CT side. And flirting with danger, I think they need to adjust something and maybe take a timeout or something to adjust to these fast rushes that are happening. But again, there's an upper rush coming in. Finn, Zappy, they're just going absolutely mental right now. But hey, Friday comes in from the back lines, takes a player down, and he takes another one down while Nate comes in from the tower and gets one for himself. And well, seems like they have found that secret sauce, that secret formula to deal with these rushes. It's the pistols at close range. And quick backstabs, of course.
Absolutely. Like the backstab coming in from Friday was absolutely needed right over there. With Mike Daddy spotting out one player, is going to take out Nate, a 1 versus 2 situation. Both of these players that are left out from the side of team flirting with danger have got themselves the AK-47. So now Mike Daddy, he has to be very careful. He's got one Molotov Adi, which he can use to back of the site because Rose is down to 39 HP. So it's definitely going to be forcing him out of that specific position that he's holding. But I am not sure if Mike Daddy knows about that because we as casters can see everything. We have got vision assistance. And Mike Daddy, for now though, he's going to be praying to all the gods out there that he gets some as well. But Rose is going to be like, kaha dekh raha hai? Niche dekh.
Yeah, this was quite a topsy-turvy round. Really good entry frags by the terrorists. Again, rushing over onto the bomb side at upper, but doesn't work out for them eventually because flirting with danger, they've clearly realized that they just need to, if they're rushing, just make sure wherever the players aren't rushing, so whether it be ramp or outer or something like that, just push because Purpose Esports, they're rushing with a purpose right now, and it's basically a 5-man bum rush, so to speak.
Yeah. I was just thinking, right? Like, what if Purpose Esports, they make that rush together as a unit over towards ramps by throwing in a couple of flashbangs and completely blinding off Nate? Because Nate is that one player who plays aggressively towards ramp. Now, it is just Nate, mind you. It is just Nate who plays over towards ramps. Anxiety always plays close towards heavens and outers, so he can quickly rotate over towards the ramp as well.
Yep. But that is generally what is required. And now it's going to be an eco rush and into the waiting arms of Nate. But he can only get one grace. He's trying to rotate in time. And picks out a kill out of thin air, basically. But a couple of the players make it down to the lower bomb site. And well, out of this, Purpose Esports, they just want a plant. They need the plant. And the plant is going to be denied by Friday. But he's going to be instantly traded at the lower position, at lower as well. And well, again, they go in for the bomb plant. And can they stick it this time? And well, doesn't seem like Zappy wants to stick it. And well, he doesn't stick it. He could have, but his teammate falls. Zappy, he gets one. But can he get two more? No is the answer. Purpose Esports, they would have been really happy if they got a bomb plant out of that. But unfortunately, they didn't get one. And well, I mean, they still have enough money though.
But Adi, I am happy.
Actually, do they? They
Yeah,
kind
they
of
do.
do. They just about.
But
They are
I'm kind of
lacking-
happy, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of happy because the way I just analyzed that, they actually did it. They went ahead and rushed over towards the Rams and got themselves a weapon, took down Nate. If they can keep on doing that, it's going to definitely help them out as well. But this time around, though, we have got Nate, who has got himself a backup. That is going to be Grace Sixtens. Well, Nate has got himself an AWP, so I don't think so. You can just go ahead and white peak him out of that area.
Grace has actually done a really good job pushing up ramp as well and getting a kill. And now he's rotated all the way back to the tower position, as you mentioned earlier as well. In fact, he's all the way up at the upper bomb site already. And now Nate is just holding that with the op. But Grace, he's gonna fall and at the upper position. He didn't have to play that aggressively, considering that his HP was so low. And Nate, you can't be missing those. You have to hit them. It is a 4v4 now, and well, in a map like Nuke, a 4v4 is not necessarily a bad thing for the CTs, just because of how quickly you can rotate to the bomb sites. And Anxiety, he's going to take down Trays, but Mike Daddy is in with the instant reply.
Trade.
Yeah.
So Nate is going to be holding on towards tunnels. We're going to be seeing Finn getting himself one as well. And with that, they've got themselves the side control, are they? The A side control.
And honestly, I think this is of course going to be Purpose Esports' round, because I don't see Nate and Friday being able to retake this bomb site with an AWP as well as an M4. I mean, Finn is low at 10 points of health, but little do they know that. Two nades as well, by the way, onto Mike Daddy and Z-Fly. Maybe they can just... I'm not sure why Mike Daddy isn't nading that. He hears them and he knows that they're coming in from there, but he's holding the angle. Gets one, gets two. A great little spray down by him. And, well, that's going to be the 4th round on the board for Purpose Esports. And now, Flirting with Danger, things are starting to get a little out of hand, I would say.
Flirting with Danger. You know what, Adi? You know what's the best part? Purpose Esports have always made sure that they do enough economical damage as well, even if they don't win rounds, right? If you look at the scoreboard right now, Flirting with Danger have got themselves 9 rounds on the CT side. But look at their money.
Yeah.
Then the 9 rounds are not reflecting on their economical situation. Like, yes, they're sitting up at like $1,300, $1,400, $1,950. Like, it's not there. So they don't have the money. Even if they lose one round, right? They're just gonna get taken down instantly. And Z-Fly, he's gonna get taken down as well. But before he falls, he's gonna go find himself 2 kills. We're seeing Anxiety who's gonna be rotating over towards the B side for some reason. I don't know why. And Friday is gonna try and move up from the secrets as well.
Yeah, it is an eco round, of course, coming in by Flirting with Danger. And like you said, I mean, their economy management, it just goes back to that one round, right? When they wasted 2 guns hunting a team, a Purpose Esports, who were 5 or 6-0 down, sitting at max loss bonus. You didn't have to do that. They would have had one more buy if they just saved those 2 rifles. And, well, it's coming in to hurt them now, because Purpose Esports, they're going to pick up their 5th round on the T side of Nuke, and that's going to be enough. And that means that this game is basically set up to go the distance. I think we could see all 30 rounds or even more.
Yeah, Friday is waiting for that exit frag. If you can at least find one, that is going to be insane. No, I don't think so. Is he going to even survive? Nah, obviously not.
Well, he's a CT, so it doesn't matter. He doesn't need to survive. He's going to get the loss bonus either way. Even if he does die after the time. But Purpose Esports, if they can pick up the 6th round, I think basically then, I mean, they're poised to win the match. 6 rounds on the T side would be might just be unsurmountable by flirting with danger. Yeah.
So it looks like Purpose Esports now have got themselves a healthy buy. They've got themselves the utilities as well. So it all looks good. Are they going to be going in for another secret rush? Well, talking about rushes, we've got Gressixtons who's going to be holding close. This is not at all good, Adi. This specific play might catch all of these players from Purpose Esports off guard, as Anxiety is going to be jumping on top of the red box. He's going to find himself one. Well, Gressixtons, no, not like that, buddy.
I mean, they had 2 players out there, but 2 players already make their way into secret without Anxiety and Grace even knowing about it. I'm not even sure. Well, they are aware now because the Molotovs have been thrown in there. And again, it's going to be a retake. And Nate with the MP9, he's going to take down Mike Daddy. Can he take down Trace as well? Of course he can, because that MP9 at close ranges is absolutely mental. That gun is just properly mental. And, well, 10-5. And it's a good thing for Flirting with Danger that they didn't go down 9-6, I have to say.
But again, 10-5, 5 rounds on the T side is not bad for Purpose Esports.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
It's definitely well poised.
Can make their comeback in the CT side as well if they can just hold on towards both of these sides. They need to be very, very careful about Rams though, because I am getting a sensation that for Flirting with Danger might actually go ahead and take Ram control this round.
Yeah, but they have quite a bit of utility, by the way, on FWD. Smoke, a Molotov, and 4 flashes. So they might have some interesting strat in mind. And it looks like an upper hit, actually. I think they're just going to smoke off the entrance, mini, whatever you want to call it. And I think they're going to Molotov on top of Hut. And then just going to rush into that bomb site. But Grace? Yeah, this does look like the entrance smoke to me. It's just going to fall in front of Z-Fly. There you go. And the Molotov is going to go up onto the rafters. The flashes are going to come in now. And they're going to try to rush in. But what the hell? It's a fake! We've been bamboozled. Everyone's been bamboozled. Flirting with Danger. They've gone down ramp. And they've already reached the lower bomb site without... and they're going to plant the bomb as well.
Ooh,
Nate,
nice. Maybe seeing Finn, who's gonna try and make his way over towards the double doors. He's gonna find himself another kill, maybe. No, Finn, no! Finally, alright. Well, there comes Z-Fly with the immediate rush. Go ahead and blast out the face of anxiety. Aggress extends over towards the decons. Finn is gonna be having a bit of a trouble. No, no troubles at all. Purpose Esports, they get that retake done flawlessly. What a way to win it out. Like, even though they got bamboozled, Adi,
yeah.
they didn't panic. They were like, okay, ye kya ho gaya, guys? Why did they go B? they did not panic. Like, okay, chill, it's fine. No, we're just gonna retake together as a unit. You guys just rush in from vents. I'm gonna come in from double doors, and then Finn came in from decon. It was all well planned and well strategized.
Yeah, and I want to highlight a massive mistake that Grace did there. I mean, he didn't have to peek. I know his teammate died at the ramp position, but even in a 1v2 situation, he could have won out that round if he just didn't peek. There's a little bit of, I don't know what to say. Maybe it's a little bit of anxiety creeping in. Yes, pun intended. Because, I mean, Grace didn't have to peek that. He could have just played that, just played the time, right? And he doesn't do that. He peeks the player while he's not even diffusing, falls, and then flirting with danger. They should have won that round. That strat, that bamboozle, deserved a victory.
Yeah, they should have actually won that.
Z-Fly now though, he's holding the upper bomb side. He gets one, he gets two. Zappy gets another one as well. And well, Friday gets one, but he's gonna get instantly replied on by Trazemag. And well, not enough damage done by the terrorists. And in fact, now they're gonna take a timeout as well, just to figure out their situation.
Round number 18, and it looks like Team Flirting with Danger need a timeout, Adi. They are like, okay, guys, halka sa throw hai. We need to get ourselves a bit more serious. Let's just execute over towards B, maybe. Throw in these secret smokes and then make our rush over towards secret. Because why not? When things not go your way, you just hit W and rush.
Yeah, I mean, but it is going to be the first gun round coming up as well. So considering what we saw in the first round, I'm sure that Flirting with Danger is very well prepared and they have something to show us for sure. And well, Purpose Esports, while we do see those beautiful little cinematic cams, are gonna go for aggressive control towards outer, in fact. And whoa, that is Finn. That is ballsy, my friend. Running across outer to go to secret. Well, and he's gonna get Molotoved out of position as well. Flirting with Danger, they're ready for everything. But generally, what I was saying is that this secret position, you generally go to it from ramp. You go to ramp, you go through the lower bomb site, open and close the doors. But Finn, he's gonna open his account in this round, and he's gonna take down Anxiety with that beautiful scoped AUG.
It looks like that Team Flirting with Danger are trying to take up control over towards the heavens and then make their way over towards the A side as well. Because if you look at it, the bomb is making its way towards heavens, slowly making their way in. Whereas Gress Extens going to be holding on towards the secrets. Going to be waiting for Finn to come back. But you know what? Finn has already made his way over towards the side. There's nothing to worry about. There comes a peek from Friday and he wins it out. But Z-Fly with the immediate trade. Oh no! He looks away at the wrong possible time. And Nate going to give the cover to Rose so he can go ahead for the plant as well.
I have to say, that was the most perfect flashbang I've seen. And Mike Daddy completely bamboozling Nate, peeking out from behind. But Grace should be able to get that kill. But no, this time he shows a little bit of discipline. And he falls back instead of taking that fight that he didn't need to. Maybe he does feel some remorse for throwing that first round. But Grace, now there you go. He peeks out, gets Trazemag, and now Mike Daddy in a 1v3-2 situation makes it a 1v1, but Rose comes in and finishes it off. I have to say, I mean, that flash onto, was it Z-Fly? At upper bomb side? It was perfect. He actually got the first kill blind as well. Completely blind as a bat. Or basically he was Helen Keller, as one of my best friends, one of my closest friends would say. And he still managed to get the kill, and then finally the trade comes in as well. So that was very well played by Flirting with Danger. Good outer control. They took tower control as well, traded their way into the bomb site, and it was well done. And Purpose Esports now, they're on an eco round, which means that Flirting with Danger, they can extend their lead to 5.
They definitely can. Might be possible they're just going to go ahead and grab themselves that 12th round of the board as well. If Finn misses, and he does. Wow.
Well, I mean, he just had
This
a
is a
P2000.
pistols, yeah.
Even if he hit that, it would have been a dink and a death.
Yeah, the immediate trades are definitely going to come in. Flirting with danger. Well, their name suggests you should not flirt with them. They're dangerous.
Or they like to flirt with danger, and maybe that's what Grace is trying to prove to us as well by peeking angles that he shouldn't. But either way, I mean, the bomb plant has come in without much ado in this round, and Mike Daddy, as soon as he comes out of this vent, he's gonna meet his maker.
Oh.
Or not. Somehow he survives that, but
Wow.
Z-Fly doesn't.
Anxiety. He's gonna just go ahead and take down Z-Fly as well. Got Zappy moving in from the Hells. See if he's oh no, never mind. He just gave away his position. We're Sextons. He's gonna be like, "What are you doing downstairs, buddy? Come up."
I'll go straight to heaven.
That is exactly what I was trying to say. But yeah, jokes aside, man. 12-7, flirting with danger. They've got themselves a pretty good round. I think so they can go ahead and grab themselves another one because the economy for Purpose Esports again looks very bad, Adi.
Doesn't I mean, it is I'm not sure actually why it's so bad. I mean,
they're
in the
setting
first
up-
round, in the second round, basically, they kind of lost 2 players, and that's completely ruined their economy. And instead of forcing, I do like this as well, by the way. Let Flirting with Danger get to 13. It's not 14. It's not match point, right? Let them get to 13, shore up your economy, and then start fighting back. So from 13-7 is when they're going to start mounting their defense. But Mike Daddy, he's going to dink down a player, and in fact, he's going to take down Anxiety as well. And even though the RAM control comes in by the T's, the backstab is in immediately as well.
This is going to be interesting as Mike Daddy is holding on towards Rams, whereas Z-Fly has got no freaking idea that we have got Friday already over towards the A side, and they are actually planted the bomb over towards A. That was pretty good stuff coming in from Flirting with Danger. They sort of bamboozled Purpose Esports into thinking that they are going towards B. Well, looks like Z-Fly is not going to be ready for that pick to come in from Friday, and with that, Zappy is about to make his way in from the Wens. Has he got any idea that there is a player over towards the Heavens? No, he does not. Nate tries to peek in. Gonna go ahead and take down Zappy, and with that, Mike Daddy, 1 versus 3 situation. But Resistance is gonna be wow, man. This guy, I don't even know what to say. He's so ballsy. He's like, I don't even care if I take fall damage. I'm just gonna take him down. I'll spray down my entire magazine of the UMP 45.
Yeah, I mean, he had the UMP, right? And you could see it on the instant replay as well. It's specifically because he had the UMP. It's kind of a gun that you don't need to keep. It's pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap. You wouldn't mind losing it. So I mean, I see why he tried that. But 13-7, and now the full buy comes in on Purpose Esports. Z-Fly, they have the AWP. He has the AWP, and Purpose Esports, they have all the utility that they need alongside 4 M4s as well. And well, it looks like Grace is lining up his beautiful little smoke for the entrance. It is so well done, that smoke, I have to say.
Yeah, like it's so beautiful as well, right?
It's
The way
such a
he
good
lines it
lineup,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, the way that it's so cute to see as well. The way he lines it up with that small little thing on the wings, and then he's like, "Okay, let's go, guys. We're ready."
There you go. They are in fact ready. The upper rush is coming in, and all the players are flashed for the CTs right now. Finn comes in and, well, gets a frag before he's finally put down. Instant flurry of frags and trades coming in by the CTs, leaving Grace alive in a backstab. In fact, he was coming in from the outer position, and they might not know his position as well. So well held by Purpose Esports. But Grace, he could get 1 or 2, but I don't see him winning out a 1v4 situation, especially now that he's going to go up the ramp and he's going to be shot in the butt by Trace.
I like the way Trace was waiting for him to show up. Like even when Grace was straight over towards the outers, the way Trace was sort of holding that angle, it was like it shows how much experience they have into the game. Like it shows how much information they have as well. Like they know कि वो नहीं आने वाला. He's not gonna come in from lobby. He's not gonna come in from vents as well. There's only one place where he's gonna come in from, and that might be from outers. That was beautifully read by Trace right there. But yeah, 13-8, Adi. It's not a bad one. We're definitely going to be seeing Flirting with Danger call out for a timeout. Let's see how exactly this is going to turn out. Purpose Esports got themselves the op back as well, Z-Fly. Where exactly is he going to be holding? Yeah, towards the outers, yes. What if he just holds on towards the ramps? Because I am expecting a ramp rush coming in from Flirting with Danger this round around, though, because the outers didn't kind of work. The straight-up A execute didn't work as well for them. It's quite possible they're going to...
Actually, outer did work. That was the first buy round, right? Round number 3 of this half. It kind of did work. It did go down to a 1v1. But,
yeah.
They could go back to that strategy, but they could try to probe ramp. I think they should. You are completely right about that because they have no idea what the defense is like at ramp right now. Yeah, they've attacked it in the eco round, well, in the pistol round and in the eco round, but after that, you don't know what the defense is like in a gun round. And the defense, by the way, is pretty sparse. And I kind of don't like their setup, by the way. If you look at Mike Daddy, he's playing all the way back below the tower. Oh, it's not Mike Daddy, my bad. Who is that? Trazemag. He's playing below the tower and now he has to fall back. He can't fall back lower. In fact, he can't fall back at all. He gets taken down by Nate. And I like how you called it. They go ramp, Flirting with Danger. They get the entry frag as well. And now they can just smoke off all these doors and they can get the bomb down.
Maybe seeing Zappy, who might actually move out of the decons using a pop flash. Like, he's getting so tempted right now. Like, he's like, Jana hai, mere ko jana hai, but he cannot because he has to wait for his team to show up. And Finn, he was holding an off angle. And what? Okay.
Good night, Zappy. 2 frags for Grace, and even though Z gets 1, it's still a 1. It was a 1v5 situation, brought down to a 1v4. Well, make that a 1v3. It seems like Rose got a little bit too desperate to take that op away from him. And well, it does seem like FWD, they are Flirting with Danger right now, but it doesn't matter. Nate is going to take down the all-important opper in Z-Fly, and that does mean, by the way, that the economy is in absolute shambles for Purpose Esports, because I think 4 of their players are sitting at $4,000, but in around $4,000. But I think Mike is a bit too poor.
Yeah, his economy isn't looking that great. He's setting up a $0 right now after buying the MP9.
They're going in for the Force as well. Yeah, that's what I just saw as well, and I don't like this. I don't like the fact that they've gone for this Force.
They are flirting with danger right now. Danger of economy. Well, talking about danger, there comes Resistance. A man who just one-tapped the hell out of Zappy Saiyan. And Zappy...
He's in for seconds.
Yeah.
He wants more.
He wants more. He wants to get wrecked once again. As soon as Zappy is going to peak, as soon as that head model is going to show up, we're going to be seeing his head fall apart. But oh no, it's so dangerously close. And we've got one more player over towards the secrets, and that is Z-Fly. To take down Nate, that is going to divert all of the attention as well. I think so. Finn is going to try and take attention of all of these players to move out from the position that they are holding, and there you have it. Zappy is going to be fighting himself on. He's going to get the immediate revenge on towards Resistance as well. It's going to be down to Anxiety and Rose in a 2 versus 2 situation. The Rose has already taken control towards the side. He's going to go ahead and pick up the bomb as well. But in order to do so, he has to throw in a Molotov. He's going to do that. And, well, it's down to Trazemag in order to do something. Coming in from the backline, he's going to go ahead and take them both down. And with that, the 9th round of the board, the Team Purpose Esports. 14-9 is about to move on towards round number 24, where it might be possible Purpose Esports are going to get themselves into double digits.
Yep, and I really did think that Grace was going to check that position, and he just eventually decides not to check it, and then all the frags come in, which really helps out Zappy, by the way, in that position. He goes completely unfound, and gets a kill off the back of it as well, and that was a flawless round, if I do remember. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, no, it was not.
It was just too alive. So which means they're flirting with danger. Actually, they're going in for a force buy of their own, a Mac 10 onto Anxiety, and very sparse utility, I would say, on the rest of the team. And they have to do this, actually. I mean, I don't blame them for going for this force buy. Oh, but the upper rush is going to come in. Mike Daddy, he's not flash. Finn, he's not flash. The flashes miss. They get a frag each before Mike Daddy finally falls. Nate, he falls to Zappy. The rotations are in. The backup is here. And the terrorists, they have to run and hide in a corner because nothing is working out for them.
Friday in a 1 versus 3 situation, are they? Got a minute left on the clock, by the way, and TraceMag is still holding on towards the heavens. If he can just peek out, he's going to find where exactly Mr. Friday is, but Friday still finds a frag. That is kind of surprising, because that fight had TraceMag written all over it.
Yep, and now in fact he's given Friday a chance in a 1v2 situation. In fact, Friday he's gonna get 2 1v1s at this point because Finn, he doesn't need to be peeking this. There you go, he doesn't need to be peeking this. He peeks it and he gets taken out, and now Z-Fly, can he restore some semblance of control for his team? But again, this has been a really expensive round for Purpose Esports, even if they win it out. But Z-Fly, he's kind of heard everything. He's heard out Friday, and oh, but his position is out!
No!
And no! Friday with 3 1v1s. 3 1v1s. He manages to clutch it out. That's a massive misplay coming in by Purpose Esports. And I do believe that was what? TraceMag, Finn, and Z-Fly? Well, it wasn't Z-Fly's fault, I have to say. But it was definitely TraceMag and Finn's fault.
Okay, let's just go ahead and forgive TraceMag as well. He did give the information, but why did Finn take that 1v1 fight?
He shouldn't have. He definitely shouldn't have. And if he wanted to take that fight, Z-Fly should have been sitting there with the door open at Metal Door. He should have just been there at Noisy Metal Door, whatever you want to call him. But well, now this round is getting really noisy because Rose and Friday, Anxiety's found himself at lower. I think he rushed down the vents. And it is a 2v3 situation, and the bomb has been planted. This has all happened in the blink of an eye. And Friday, he needs to stay alive because, well, Anxiety somehow with the Mac-10 gets 1, but the HP is so low onto Friday that I think Purpose Esports, they might just be able to win this round out.
Again, Friday just needs to drop in a nade, which is going to take down Finn to 46 HP. Never mind. Zappy is just going to rush in and take him down as well. 15 to 10 are they. For a second there, I just thought that Purpose Esports, it's officially time to say GGWP to them, but Flirting with Danger kind of mess up, and Purpose Esports got that round. Well, that rush coming in from Anxiety, though, the way he just straight away rushed in towards the vents, that was beautiful. Like, Zappy didn't even see that coming. Like, Zappy knew that one guy just made his way down the vents, but he didn't know how many.
And now, Flirting with Danger, they finally have to bite the bullet and go eco. And that means that Purpose Esports on most of their rounds, I mean, I know that Flirting with Danger just needs 1 round, but that 1 round is going to have to come out at the expense of, against a full buy, basically. They're not going to get a semi-buying CT side to make life easier for them. And Flirting with Danger, it seems like they're just smoking up towards the end, and there's an entrance rush coming in. It's a more down for Zappy. He gets 2, but that's all she wrote for him. Mike Daddy does take down 2 more. That's Anxiety and Friday, leaving just Grace alive. And Grace, in fact, he might just get 1 for himself. He does get 1, but he does go down to 12 points of health. Even though he picks up this gun, it's not in time. He gets taken out by TraceMag. 15 to 11. Decent amount of damage done, I have to say. But it does look like there's going to be enough funds for them to throw guns around and have a full buy again.
But Flirting with Danger are going to go ahead for an eco RD this round. They're on, what, 2 point of loss bonus, right?
Oh, yeah,
so
it's
the next
semi-buy
round
again, yeah.
Yeah, they are going to go ahead and get themselves a full buy the next round. But again, I really want to point this out. Flirting with Danger, if they go ahead and take down more and more players from side of Purpose Esports are going to be in an economic meltdown when it comes down to these close rounds, right?
Yeah, and, I mean, at this point, it's just 1, right? So it doesn't matter. So Purpose Esports, they just need to keep pushing. They just need to keep pushing.
Well, Zappy, Mike Daddy, and TraceMag are going to be holding on towards the A side. A 3 stack over towards A, where Z-Fly is watching over towards Outers. And where exactly is Finn? He's watching over Rams, and he has got a train headed over him. That train is not going to be stopping anytime soon. It looks like TraceMag is going to be hit by that train. And it looks like Z-Fly might actually get himself another one. He's going to be dancing back and forth with that AWP around. Might be possible he's going to get the frag on towards Anxiety as well. They'll be switching to the pistol. Going to do a lot more damage. Anxiety taking down to 31 points of health. And Z-Fly is looking to get... What? He misses. Oh, no! That was so freaking close, and there comes Mr. Zappy with the save. He's gonna take out that AWP from the hands of Anxiety. And Anxiety, good night. No, okay. The nade doesn't reach him. With that, Zappy is gonna make his way back in towards the side. He's gonna spot out Nate as well, as Mike Daddy is making his way from the cabs. Where exactly is Anxiety? Okay, he's still towards outers. Oh! Get wrecked, Zappy! This is the second time you just got wrecked, buddy.
It is down to a 1v1 though. Mike Daddy does trade him out. Anxiety is at 4 points of health, but he has an AWP. If Mike Daddy peeks into Anxiety, he's gonna have a massive bit of an issue, and it could be curtains for this game already. Now Anxiety, does he check this corner? He does, but unfortunately for him, there's just not enough time left in the round. He had to run. He basically had to run. And 15 to 12, but you're right. I mean, the amount of economic damage done, it's left Purpose Esports' economy in tatters. And even though it's just one round that they need, that one round, I mean, well, it's not too bad a buy. One MP9.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, one MP9, but there's also no utility on Z-Fly, just one incendiary. It's not too bad, the buy, but yeah. They lost too many players there again. Okay, then. Never mind. Makes the MP9 work.
Couldn't you have done this before, Mike Daddy? Huh? But to be completely honest, Adi, the way Mike Daddy kind of pushed up and caught up these players off guard, right? That definitely put Flirting with Danger at a place where they need to be very, very careful about the pushes that they're about to make. Resistance, if he opens up that door, we're going to be seeing Mike Daddy. He's going to get taken down as well. Resistance, there you go. And Mike Daddy is going to be absolutely ready for that as well. Adi, it does look like that we might possibly see a comeback coming in from Purpose Esports. Are the overtimes enabled?
I will have to confirm that with the admin. If the admins could let us know. I'm not sure. I do not. I mean, if I was in charge, I would say that overtimes shouldn't be enabled because it is a league structure, correct? But yeah. I mean, if they are enabled, I'm sure the admins will let us.
That's why I had a small doubt as
even
well.
I'm a bit.
Because you know, in group stages, you most of the time don't enable overtime.
Correct. But it is an eco round. By the way, Z-Fly, he's gonna get a collateral. Friday and Rose, they are down. It doesn't matter that it's an eco. A collateral, is a double kill, is a feel good moment.
Well, talk about feel good. We're going to be seeing Mike Daddy's going to get himself a frag onto his resistance as well. And with that, Trace Mag. Oh, come on, Zappy. At least let Trace Mag get the frag.
15 to 14. And I have just found out that overtime is enabled. So a lot like Face It maybe, where it says there are no ties in competitive play. There needs to be a winner. So overtimes are definitely enabled, and so it is going to be 3 points for winning. There is no point share if you draw. And 15 to 14, this has gone the entire way, by the way. I did call it Purpose Esports. They got enough rounds on their T side, and now Flirting with Danger, they are flirting with overtime.
Man, Adi, this is getting so exciting. I just can't wait to see what exactly is going to happen. For now, Team Flirting with Danger, they have slowed things down. And now they are about to make their way over towards the B side, towards the secrets, and Zappy! It was not at all needed, buddy. It was not at all in need of pushing over towards the secrets. If you know that a Hail Mary push might actually come in, and Anxiety is making things happen for the team as well. Things are not looking good, Adi, as Trace is going to fall as well. Looks like it is going to be 16 to 14 as we are going to be at the end of this specific round. But again, let's just put a little bit of faith on towards Mike Daddy as he's about to make his way towards the decons, but no. With Z-Fly in a 1 versus 5 situation with just an AWP, a flash, and a smoke, he's going to get deleted. And Flirting with Danger are going to be your winners of this specific matchup, ladies and gentlemen. What an amazing match coming in from them.
Yeah, that was definitely an amazing game. Because, I mean, what can you even say about that, right? It was so very close. So very close. And I'm actually really glad that Flirting with Danger could close it out. I have to say, because overall, in the grand scheme of things, overall throughout the game, I do believe that they deserved it. I do believe that they deserved that win because they were clearly the better team. And Purpose Esports, I think in that last round, Assassin, didn't you notice something? What I noticed was I noticed was a little bit of nerves. You know,
Okay.
that last round nerves, those jitters, because
Yes.
two of the sprays that were missed, and I kind of really wanted to instant replay them, but then I was like, wait, let me not be that kind of person. And I didn't instant replay them because, well, it was a bit questionable, right?
Yeah, like what can we do, man? Purpose Esports, they try their level best. Again, Adi, just to let you know, Purpose Esports, they're a newer organization who just formed themselves a roster, and they have been making their name in the community as well. They have been winning a lot of tournaments as well. I did see their last game, which was, I think so, against Global Esports. The last Purpose Esports match that I was seeing was against Global Esports' CS roster, just before they shifted games. And at that time, Purpose Esports gave a really, really hard time to a team like Global Esports. So it's fine. Some days you're just extraordinary, but some days it's not just in your favor. And it's not the end of the world as well, right? It's just they have to win out more and more games in order to stay at the top. Now let's just see what exactly is going to happen in the future.
Yep, we definitely can. But I do believe that we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we do return, I do think that we have Playmakers 5 versus Urka 2 Nice Esports. Oh, that's a tongue twister. I think I'm just going to
Yes.
call them Urka. Or just
Urka
Too
is
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Urka is nice.
Or Urka's too nice, apparently. But yeah, I mean, remember, guys, this is the Dell Gaming TEC Pro League featuring Counter-Strike Global Offensive, powered by WD Black. So we're going to take a quick break, and while we do that, get some refreshments, take a quick pre-break or something, because these games are going to be so very exciting. We'll be right back.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the TEC Pro League. Of course, brought to you by Dell Gaming, powered by WD Black, and in association with ACT, Fibernet, ZOTAC Gaming, as well as AFK. My name is Adi, of course, and joining me again is Assassin47. And Assassin, we saw basically a team win their first group match, and in fact, the first group match that we have streamed, Flirting with Danger. They did definitely flirt with danger. It went all the way, and I'm happy to say I called it. And I'm happy that it went all the way because that was some quality Counter-Strike by both the teams. 16-14, of course, that score was. And now it is time for Urka 2 Nice Esports to take on Playmakers. And Urka 2 Nice is an amalgamation of two rosters, or of two...
2 Nice and Urka 5.
Yeah.
So earlier they used to be known as Urka 5,
Mm-hmm.
and they used to participate in other tournaments. And now I think they joined hands with a organization called as 2 Nice,
Okay.
and now it's called 2 Nice Urka or something.
Right, so 2 Nice Urka. And their shot is Nurka.
That is actually
Yeah.
that is actually good.
Not even short, like it's 2 Nurka. It's 2 and
Nurka.
Urka is their really short form. But they're gonna definitely hope that they can pick up their first group stage match as
Yes.
well. Remember, the teams who finish top in the group will go to division number 1. But I think without any further ado, let's get into the game, because it is going to be played on Inferno, and it is going to be so much fun.
Let's go. So we are going to be starting off with team 2 Nice Urka, or shall we call them Urka 2 Nice?
Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to say Urka.
Urka is like cool. Let's just call them Urka, okay? So we're going to be starting off with Urka. Yeah.
Because I think their logo has 2N on it anyway, so let's stick with Urka.
Yeah. Man, I am very much used to calling them Urka 5. So let's just stick to Urka.
Well, whatever it is. Anyways, they're on the CT side, and I do believe there is a technical issue with it. We might just get a rego.
Well, it does look like that we might have to go ahead for a rego. We'll be seeing the round being restored or restarted.
I mean, that's fine. While that does happen, right? Why don't we look at some pretty water?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
the cinematic cams. Okay, never mind. Something happened. But yeah, like, you know, Team Urka. Looking forward to an amazing CT side from them. They're starting off on the CT side of Inferno. And Team Playmakers. Yeah.
Actually, while we get this game undergoing, I'm just going to bring us back on camera while that happens, because I do believe a player has dropped out. And so why don't, instead of staring at a paused Counter-Strike screen, you can just stare at us, right? Yes. Maybe a player just dropped out, and I believe that he lagged out. Maybe he should have gotten Act Fibernet.
He should have, man. Act Fibernet, the best Fibernet connection out there, to be completely honest. It doesn't go down.
I believe that you are on Act Fibernet as well.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Well,
unfortunately, I'm not, because I'm based out of Bombay and it's not available here in my area. They are available in Bombay in some pockets, but I did apply for them, by the way. Hey, maybe Act Fibernet, if you're watching this, which you should be, I'm assuming some brand manager out there must be watching this. Because you are, of course, one of our major sponsors in this. Come to Bombay, yaar. Please. But yeah, I mean, what do you think, Assassin, about these amalgamation in of teams of two squads?
Yeah, so Urka 5, I can speak I can definitely speak a lot about them as well, because I have casted some of the previous tournaments as well. Like Urka 5 are a team that believe a lot in towards some of the aggressive play style. Like I do believe that being a semi-professional in the scene as well, they are sort of very, very aggressive onto their executes and their defense as well. And we are definitely going to be seeing that into the game as well. And it looks like that it is all set and ready to go, Adi.
Yes, it definitely is. Urka, as we did mention earlier, are going to start off on the CT side of Inferno. And it doesn't look like we're going to get that aggression that you were talking about right about now. Maybe we might see it on the T side, of course. But on the CT side, it seems like they just want to play it far back. Or at least in this pistol. Because they maybe don't want to get run over by Glocks. By a lot of angry Glocks.
Or maybe they just got a lot more discipline, right? Like it has been some time that I've casted CS, and the last time I did cast their game, they were somewhere in the position of Purpose Esports, where they were in a new roster. They sort of had a lot of potential in them, and there you go. Talking about potentials, we are going to be seeing GNN8, who's going to go ahead and grab himself a kill, whereas Mask is still on the side. He's trying to tap away these faces, and it looks like Bing Bang Boom is now going to be making his way over towards his side. The bomb has dropped. The sentry is going to pick it up and try and go in for the plant as well. Whereas got Cypher, who's moving in from the coffins. He's going to try and take down the final player as well. He's going to try and pounce it on towards him. Come on, jump already, Cypher. You can do this. And there you go. Nice little one tap, man. Damn. These pistols, like, I'm so glad that all of these new teams, right? Their aim is so freaking good that they just make the entire round look so good.
They definitely do, and that's a good CT. That was a really good hold, by the way, coming in by the CTs. They only lost 2 players in that whole exchange, right? And this could go one of 2 ways. This bodes either really well for Urka, or this bodes really badly for Playmakers, because they look really composed there, Urka, even with the whole rush happening towards them, right? They didn't seem too phased, and well, Mask definitely isn't phased through the smoke. He's gonna drop the bomb carrier, in fact, and I do believe that he's aware of that as well. I think
catastrophe. Yeah, he's gonna be holding on to the boilers, are they?
He's in fact shooting through the smoke as well, right, Mask, towards B, but I think the bomb has been picked up just in the nick of time before that smoke fades, which is a good thing for Playmakers. And now they probably want to get together and try to hit something and keep basically keep the economy honest of Urka.
Well, Zypher and Catastrophe are going to be holding the exact same angle. We do have Kevin who's going to be watching over there back as well towards apartment. So it's all set and ready to go. Team Urka 5. Oh, my bad. It's Urka now. Mask and GNN8 finding themselves a kill as well. And we are going to be seeing Catastrophe who's going to rush in, find the final kill as well. 2-0 as we move on towards round number 3, Adi. And it looks like Team Urka to find themselves the third round of the board as well as Playmakers. Their buy isn't going to be the best one out there.
Yeah. They don't have all the utility that they want, obviously, going into this because, well, it is, of course, just the first round, right? And the first gun round. And this is what I was talking about in the earlier map as well, right? In the earlier match on Nuke. Sometimes you kind of buy on the third round. And the last time the terrorists did not on Nuke, but Playmakers on their T side are definitely going to buy up. And, well, Abstracts, he's going to take down a player who was pushing down middle for no reason whatsoever. Not sure why you would do that when you do know that you have the weapon disadvantage, right?
Oops, where exactly did he die?
He pushed down middle. He pushed down middle at the
Ooh,
smoke.
is it in the smoke? Oh, hello. Hello
And
there.
I'm not sure why he did this because they're playing this as a bonus round as well, right? And you kind of want to put those guns in a better position than trying to go long range at middle. But either way, GNB. Oh, God. Why can't they just pick better nicknames, man, which can be pronounced? Like, at this point, his pronunciation would be... And that's exactly what he's going to feel when he dies to that headshot. It's a... And the B-bomb site is completely defenseless now, and it's been taken over by the Playmakers. They have done what they needed to, and Hyper...
Oh!
He's gonna fall to Abstract. I think Abstract's... Well, he was flashed, and he doesn't manage to control his wild spray on Kevin, but Deception is in there with the trade. And now Mask, he's just gonna try to get 1 or 2 frags and try to get some bonus money with this MP9. Oh, he doesn't manage to do that. Playmakers, though. I have to say, that was not as nice by Urka.
I can feel that, Adi. I can feel that. Trust me. Like, people are going to be thinking, why is this guy fumbling? But, well, to be completely honest...
I'm looking for the words, right? And
no, Adi.
The words are not
I know.
too nice.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's what I'm saying. I understand you, buddy. I've been through a lot of...
I like being very funny. Yeah, I like being very funny. But either way, I mean, it is a semi-buy again for Urka. And I'm not sure why they've done this. They should have really ecoed once and just had a full buy. They have 2 M4s, an MP9, a 5.7, and a Mag 7. Or a Swag 7 on Gimbe.
Adi, stop doing that, please. Please stop doing it.
Well, the other thing is I don't want to call him GN because that's like bad manners at this point. That's BMing. When you just type GN, right? It is so triggering in chat. But either way, GN is going to be on the Swag 7. I'm just going to bite the bullet myself and just go with that. And Playmakers, they have a really good chance of taking this round as well. They have mid control, by the way. While Urka 2 Nice, they do have banana control. And oh, catastrophe! It's going to be a catastrophe for Sentry and Bubsky. Because they're going to fall to that 5-7 before they could even get in through the apartments. But Abstracts, he's going to come in through the arch position, get one before he finally falls. And the CTs now, they're in a 3v2 position. Make that a 3v1 position with Deception all alone.
Ooh,
Wild
nice.
spray down, but it's going to work.
That was very wild. Man, catastrophe.
That was a brilliant pop flash, by the way, I think.
So happy I got that.
Oh, it wasn't a
capture as
pop
well.
flash. Never mind.
Nah, it was their own flash.
Yeah.
So Playmakers, they sort of tried to create a play right there by throwing in that beautiful pop flash, but then they got played themselves.
And the force buy does work out for Urka 2 Nice as well. And, well, it's gonna go 3-1. So, well, I can, I have my foot in my mouth, basically, by saying that they should not have force bot.
Eat your words.
Yeah, basically. I mean, they basically are telling me why I am a retired pro. and a caster now. I just can't keep up with these crazy times, but these players definitely can. Playmakers, by the way, they've gone in for a force buy of their own. 3 AK-47s, a Deagle, and a Tech 9 onto, well, Sentry and Deception.
This is a very disturbing setup, Adi, because Kevin has got himself that boost over towards shelters, right? But Zypher, he's giving him some cover. Actually, he should be watching over towards apartments as well, because you never know, Sentry might actually jump in and take both of you down. So if two of the guys are watching over towards boilers and mid, and Catastrophe is also watching towards mid from archers, then that's a bad setup. If two of the players are watching over towards mid, then at least one should watch over towards apartments.
Yeah, but I think Hyper was playing that cheeky position towards the hay bale, like the hay truck, right? The hay cart, rather. That's what I'm looking for. And he finally does fall back, and because of that, in fact, I think Catastrophe decided to fall back as well from that boosted position.
We're going to be seeing Kevin and Zypher, who are going to be making their way out of the side. Kevin's going to be finding himself a double, looking for the triple as well. But no, he's going to fall down. It's going to be down to Zypher to get himself a couple of frags. But Zypher is going to do a lot of damage. And there you go. It's going to be all down to Deception. In a 1 versus 3 situation. Mask is not going to be ready for that. Deception. Going to go ahead and pick up that M4. Easy peasy. Whereas Zypher is going to be playing Ringer Roses along with Deception. There you go.
That was really
back and forth. Yeah, that was really well played. Zypher, the amount of patience that this bad boy has, like if I was in his place, might be possible. I might have just, swing out wide over towards the A shots and grabbed a couple of kills and maybe died as well.
But the T's now, they're going to take a timeout because they do realize that things might be going a bit too far. They might have expected the game rounds to be closer. They might have expected to be in the lead themselves. And I really like it, by the way, Nitish, when teams just take a pause really early. Because look, you have 4 timeouts. If you don't use them, what's the point of them? So I like that they're using it early, and they still have 3 more left, right? To use it in the later stages as well. And because in the early game, right, if things go away from you and if things get away from you, yeah, you'd probably, you kind of, it might be a mountain too high to climb, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Mask, I think so. Wait, what is that Molotov? Okay, that's for
the half wall, yeah.
A half wall, yeah. I thought that was just. I thought he just misplaced the flashbang to a Molotov.
Ooh.
Well,
Bubsky, he's walked. What?
Okay.
That's his
Talk
third
about
for
luck.
the round.
Talk about luck, eh?
Yeah, I mean the first kill I'm sure wasn't luck. The second one was a little lucky with the timing, but the third one was something else. And all of a sudden, Catastrophe and Kevin, they're the only players alive. And Catastrophe, he's down at 6 points of health, by the way, and it's a 2v3 situation. But he peeks out and he makes it a 2v2. He's gonna have to get another kill, but his position is known, and he smokes himself off. And in fact, he's gonna walk in through the smoke, and this might be a beautiful play coming in. And this might be that little play that they needed to dig themselves out of the hole that I believe. Even sure who put them in, actually. Is it Bubsky?
Yeah, Bubsky. 1 versus 1 situation. Sentry. He finding himself in Sentry. All he has to do is just land 1 bullet. Because the Deagle does like half HP, right? Half HP damage onto the chest. All you need is just 1 bullet. Come on, Kevin, make it happen!
No, he doesn't.
But no, Sentry. He's gonna win it out.
Oh, that was an unfortunate round for Urka. I have to say that you could see that like GN gets absolutely told, like absolutely spanked basically. There's a good night shot by Bubsky twice. And a third time as well, in fact. And well, heroics by him help out.
Oh man, that was such a good round coming in from playmakers as well, right? Even though lost.
You say it was a good round, but it's more about just Deception going absolutely mental with that Deagle.
Actually, Bubsky. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bubsky.
Bubsky rather. Yeah, I mean Bubsky is. I have to check who Bubsky is, by the way, on my
Okay,
screen.
Okay. It's fine. I understand. So Bubsky is Diegmeister.
Yeah, Diegmeister, correct. Thank you so much. Well,
And we have
he
got
shows his
big-
deagle prowess, right? And his deagle prowess has actually made Urka too nice on, like they've been forced onto an eco, and it's an eco that shouldn't have happened, which means that playmakers, they can actually get a third round on the board, and that timeout, right? I think that kind of helped in the momentum, because you could see that Diegmeister, he kind of snuck in Banana and Urka. They were kind of off the pace. It just worked as a momentum breaking thing, and that's a beautiful use of a timeout as well.
Oh, catastrophe. Holy mother of gods. Abstract just went ahead and deleted off Catastrophe, and I feel for him. But it looks like Kevin is going to be feeling it as well. He's going to try and get himself a couple of frags, but no, the trigger discipline is simply not there. He could have easily snuck in and got himself that straight up headshot. And with Kevin all left to his lonesome move towards library, he's going to get taken down by a nade, down to 8 HP. It's all down to GN to do something. He's got himself the max 7, or we'll have to call it as a swag 7, but I think so. Abstract has got something to say to that swag 7, and that is to sleep down, son. Never stand tall against an AK-47.
But either way, I think it's going to be double eco, by the way, by Urka. Unfortunately for them. At this point, I don't see what other choice do they have. Their money was absolutely wrecked as well, by the way.
But yeah, I think so that...
Just because of that one deagle round, right? And this might just change the whole complexion of the game. I'm kind of at a loss for words right now, because I'm trying to imagine how Urka feels about that one triple kill by Diegmeister in an eco round. Catastrophe, he takes down Deception, but he's going to get traded immediately by Sentry. That's a good start for the CTs. If they can push up and catch off some of these playmakers off guard, they might actually might have a shot in this round. And they kind of need to get the economy in their control as well.
We do see Diegmeister, who's going to try and make his way over towards the apartments. Now he's going to fall back because he knows that might be possible we might see a small little boost coming in. Well, Sentry is going to definitely peek, and he's going to get taken down. The AK-47 retrieved, and Kevin is just trying to grab a hold of that AK-47. It's like, Aja.
Ooh. Just about gets back in time, takes a bullet or two through the wall by abstracts. But yeah, I mean, it is a 4v3 situation for Urka, but playmakers, they have decided to go in for the rotation, going towards the B bomb side, and the rotation is coming in by Urka as well. Kevin, he's gonna find one through the smoke. In fact, no, it's good night. It's GN. It's saying good night to Bubsky. That is Diegmeister. And they're gonna get the bomb down though. The rotations aren't going to come in yet because they've been smoked off. They're waiting for Mask, by the way, to come in from the back lines with that deagle and maybe throw a spanner in the works for them right now. But oh, Kevin, he spotted out both the players. I'm sure he has. And there you go, takes down Big Bang Boom with a small Big Bang Boom. Abstract though, now in a 1v3 situation, he pulls his Molotov out at the worst possible moment, and he gets taken down by Hyper. And Urka Too Nice do to playmakers what was done to them and tell them that, well, good night, son. It's not gonna work for you.
It definitely did not as well. Urka, the way they sort of played out their round, right? I really like the fact how they sort of stuck together. The way Kevin also got himself that AK-47. That was a really good one, Adi. In my opinion, it was a really good play coming in from them.
Yeah.
And playmakers, they sort of messed up.
Yeah, I mean, I think they might have expected a buy coming in by Urka. Maybe they didn't have an as good as a read on the economy. But this is the first full buy round for both the teams, by the way. The proper gun round with everything under the sun, all the utility you need. So this should be an exciting round. And this round might tell us as well how the game is going to go. Because, well, I mean, if Urka picks it up, we might see that it's about the economy, right? If the CT economy builds, playmakers, they might find it too difficult to actually make some plays. And oh, Catastrophe, cheeky little angle, and oh, he does spot out the player, but unfortunately not able to land the shot. And I'm not sure who that was, but whoever that was, I think that was very smart. It was Sentry. And he jumps up, I think, just to avoid that kind of peek.
Yeah, that was smart coming in from the sentry as well. But now the flashbang is going to force Catastrophe out of the position that he's holding. We don't have anyone over towards shelters except for Kevin. Zizzo is going to have to make his way back as well, because if he gets taken down while he's flashed, he's going to regret that. With Deception taking down Catastrophe, we'll be seeing the big green out of the hands from the side of Team Urka. Zypher is going strong with the AK-47, holding on towards pits. From the first pits, he's going to move over towards the small pits as well. Got Big Bang Boom, or as we would like to call him, ADK, moving over towards the B side. We have got GN. Wait for all of these players to show up. The trigger discipline comes in. It's going to get himself one. Looking for another one as well. But ADK stops him. Down to 30 HP. He's going to try and punch in the digits as well as soon as possible, because the rotation's already in on the 2 versus 3 situation.
They shouldn't even try this retake, to be honest. It's a 2v3 retake of the B bomb site. And, I mean, it isn't... it's not going to work out. I can call it right now. You're going to see ADK get the first frag onto Kevin for sure. That flash is not going to do anything. In fact, it's Deception from the backlines to take him down. Now, Deception's position is out. So Hyper gets one, but he knows the position of the other player as well. And there you go. Sentry comes in and takes him down. This is not a retake that they should have come in for. This is just not a retake you should have tried. They should have saved those guns, saved that weaponry. And look at that. Like, I mean, Hyper and Mask, right?
Yeah.
They have 6,500 and 6,000 amongst themselves. If they save 2 weapons, they would have. They would have had enough to to buy up for the whole team. Bit of I don't know what to call it. Do you want to call it indiscipline, or do you want to call it inexperience? It's one of the two things coming in.
I don't know. Maybe both.
GN though, now he's rushing down Banana. He's gonna get Molotov'd out and he's gonna die immediately. Double Molotov, in fact, making sure they do their job really well. But Hyper pushes down middle, gets 2 kills before he's finally put down by Bubsky. And, well, that flurry of frags for the CTs might be all she wrote, because Sentry, he's found himself in Arch, and there you go, he takes down Mask as well, leaving Catastrophe alone in a 1v3 situation. And at this point, I'm sure they know that the B bomb site is clear. Deception, in fact, he's going alone there to plant the bomb. They know Catastrophe plays house or middle usually, so there you go. They take him down as well.
Well,
5-5, by the way. It's really close now. And I just, on the instant replay, I want to call out, like, you know, that those Molotovs, the utility was used so very well to push GN out of position.
That was a really good one. Like, as soon as Deception knew that we got one player over towards... no, it was not Deception, it was ADK, if I'm not wrong.
Hey, do you think that GN has mirrored his name and his name is actually Bang? Ooh.
Maybe.
Bang goes his head though. Goodbye, says Abstracts. A 1-for-1 trade, but the T's are kind of worse off right now with Abstracts on 13 points of health. But he has picked up the AWP, which is smart. And it is, of course, the double up setup coming in for the CTs as well. So that might be something that they require to pull these rounds off as well. And Mask now, he might get this kill. He needs to make sure that he doesn't... You know what? As soon as I say that, I think playmakers, they have so much of discipline. You see that the player didn't even peek. I think it was Deception. He made sure he didn't go one step too far. Just got control, cleared out the sandbags, made sure that that Banana is clear, and now they're setting up for the execute.
Kind of like the patience coming in from playmakers, as you said. If he wanted, Deception could have gone in for that peak as well and risked that round for team playmakers. But he did not. And it's going to be time for Mask to get himself a couple of frags. We do see Abstracts, who is pretty damn low. Mask is going to go ahead and take him down as well. Mask along with the AWP, all by his lonesome, towards the coffins.
He does get 2, in fact, before he's taken down, and that's the best they could hope for at this point. And now the CTs are in fact aware of the position of both the players as well. They'll know that one player is towards the bomb side. He's the one who planted the bomb, and they have spotted that Deception has gone over towards Banana. So they know his position as well. Deception burnt a little. In fact, no, not burnt a little. Hyper, in fact, goes into the side, leaving Deception alone in a 1v3 situation. He gets one. Can he get a second? No, he can't. He's been put down, and a good retake coming in by Urka off the back of a double kill by Mask with that AWP.
Urka did a good job on that retake. The way they pushed in over towards the constructions as well, right? Two of the players, they made their way over towards construction. Actually, one player made their way over towards construction, and then the rest of the two came in from CT spawn. And the way the information was relayed as well by the Opper, there was Catastrophe, if I'm not wrong. He was holding on towards the city spawn. He was watching over where exactly the players are going, and as soon as the smoke faded away, he knew that Deception is making his way over towards Bananas. And the way they sort of played it out, right, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Even though the smoke was a bit fail, it worked out.
And I do want to mention as well, by the way, that this game is on a knife's edge right now. Catastrophe takes down Abstracts, who's been a thorn in the side of Urka Too Nice, by the way. He's been getting entry frags over and over again. But I just wanted to mention before this kill happened, right, that this game is on a knife's edge because of the economy. I mean, Playmakers, they lose a couple of rounds, and look at that. They're already relegated to 2 pistols and 2 AK-47s and an AWP. It's a mixed buy again, and to be honest, if they manage to win this round, it'll be Urka who'll be in that position as well. None of the teams have been able to get any semblance of control over their economy, over their bank account, over their bank statements. It's basically like, I think they all have a very bad credit rating right now. And, well, Urka Too Nice, they have got the man advantage going into this round. And just about 40 seconds left now. And Playmakers, they definitely need to make their move. They need to make the play. And it does look like their play is towards the A bomb site. And Urka Too Nice, they've realized this as well. And they've rotated an extra player in as well. Kevin gets 1, gets 2, and Hyper gets 1 before he's taken down, though. Leaving Deception alone with that AWP in a 1v4 situation. It's not going to happen for him. It's going to get taken down 7-5 as we go into the 13th round. Urka Too Nice, they need to start building that economy.
I was just seeing the instant replay and I just saw, Kevin's spray down. That was good. He held his angle over towards Graveyard and he was like, okay, I don't need to peek out yet, no, not yet. And then boom, there comes the kill. I actually wanted him to grab a 2K. Right,
yeah, it was actually really well communicated, right? And oh, Catastrophe, he's gonna get 1, but it's gonna spell disaster for him because Abstract and angry pistols are coming at him left, right, and center. Kevin gets 1, Mars gets another before Kevin's finally put down as well. And all of a sudden, again, the change of pace by Playmakers, it's cost Urka a couple of players.
Okay. Well, I thought that Teague Meister is going to go ahead and grab himself a double. But he was not that lucky, Adi.
He wasn't that lucky this time as he was in that Deagle kill. But again, it is this change of pace, right, that Urka isn't being able to deal with. Playmakers, they are, yeah, every time they just go faster, Urka's like caught off guard. And Playmakers, by the way, it is a buy round coming in, and this time it looks like Catastrophe. He's going in for the second mid peak. He's going to get the kill as well. A change of pace this time by Urka, catching off Playmakers and especially Abstracts off guard.
Well, Deception is just watching over for any sorts of push coming in from the smoke once again. They've got Kevin who's going to make his way over towards the shelters, and Catastrophe is once again going to be holding towards the arches. Oh, Teague Meister over towards the B site.
It's the second time he's done this in this game. He's just walked into the B site all alone. One time with the Deagle, one time with an AK-47. And he's in fact upgraded himself to an AWP as well after giving Playmakers the bomb site. Oh my god, that's the third kill for him now. This guy's insane. He's absolutely insane. Finally gonna get flashed out and taken down. But this is all a complete an utter decoy. It's a ruse.
It was a very big decoy, though. Like the way he just exploded onto the B side looked so promising that okay, they are definitely making that execute towards B.
Well, Orca2 Nice again, they're caught off guard by Diegmeister, and this time with his AK shenanigans. That means that playmakers, they're gonna make it 6 rounds on the board, but Orca2 Nice, they're gonna save 2 AWPs, which is really important, by the way. And it doesn't look like the hunt is coming in as well, because playmakers, they don't have much of in the way of economy as well. Now, fortunately, Catastrophe, he can drop over an M4 and buy up all the utility that he needs. But that's about all he's gonna get. That's all that they're gonna get. I don't think they could. I think one of their players is gonna be relegated to a smaller rifle or an SMG. And yeah, there you go. Oh, in fact, it's Hyper on the FAMAS and GN on Mag 7. So again, like this game, completely on the knife's edge of economy. Like the economy is just not going. Is not getting going. Has not gotten going for any of the teams. The economy is just gone basically at this point.
Yeah, but it looks like that the AWP is definitely going to be working out for Catastrophe as he rushes in, becomes the Zyvu of the server.
Yeah, takes down 80k at apartments. That's actually, I wouldn't say Zyvu. I would give that to JW. JW was probably the player who did that first.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like the JW aggression.
Let's go. JW it is. Well, Zypher is going to be holding over towards the pits. Might actually get the frag on towards Abstracts as well as soon as he's about to make his way in. Catastrophe playing dangerously close over towards the middle. That too with a double scope, if I'm not wrong. Where exactly does he have a double scope, Adi?
He's mental. He's absolutely insane. He is definitely, at this point, he is doing his best JW or Zyvu impression. And now he actually lets go of the scope and comes in from behind, takes down Abstracts, and now he's gonna find out that this has all been a fake.
Yeah, actually the bomb is making its way over towards the B site. Now we've got GN holding close with the Swag 7. There comes another one. It's gonna ding down both the players. It's gonna be time for Mas to do something with that op. He can actually pull out the pistol and take them both down. But I don't know if he's aware of that or not. But there comes the Molotov from Sentry. Pull out the pistol. Mask, what are you doing, man? Well, Catastrophe comes in and he's going to get it for his comrade. 9-6, Adi. An absolutely amazing CD side for Team Urka. 9 rounds on the CD side. Damn good stuff, man.
I mean, yeah, considering the way their economy has gone and the way the half has gone, and considering that they barely had everything they wanted in most of the rounds, I think they'd be pretty satisfied with 9 rounds. And playmakers, I think they should be satisfied as well because they did what they could. They kept the economy honest on the CT side, but even their economy never got going. So, you know, I've always said this and I always sound like a broken record when it comes to this, but Inferno is completely about the economy. And now if Urka can do to playmakers what was done to them, right? And keep their economy honest, they might have a chance of running away with this game.
Well put, well said. Let's see if Team Playmakers, they're going to be putting up their defense properly or not. They do have Deception. It's going to be over towards mid, whereas Sentry is trying to play aggressively over towards the apartments. You've got ADK and Diegmeister. I'm going to be holding on towards the B and the A pits respectively. So it's once again going to be a 3-man setup. But look at this. Zypher is going to find himself one, whereas Catastrophe is going to take down one of the players as well. Deception and Abstracts are going to be going down. We're going to be seeing a smoke coming in. This is going to allow Mask to plant the bomb as well onto the site. Sentry and Diegmeister, they both are holding towards the pits.
This is an awkward round, right? This
is an awkward round. So awkward.
The bomb is down, but 2 of the players are still alive in the pit, but not anymore. One gets taken down. Sentry now, he's going to get taken down as well, leaving ADK alive in a 1v3 situation. He does tap down GN, but now he's going to get wrecked as well. And that was just awkwardness galore, I have to say. Like, I mean, I'm not even sure what to say at that point. Like, I like what Urka did, to be honest. It was a 4-man stack, by the way, towards the A bomb side as
side.
well. Yeah, and they got two frags towards the arch position, and then they got into the bomb site, and the players towards pit with those USPs didn't even fight that. They could have fought that long range towards mini pit, but either way, I mean, a little bit of a misplay by
playmakers.
by playmakers. Yeah.
It was kind of very awkward, man. I was like, okay, wait, what is happening? Why aren't they taking the fights here? And it looks like that we are going to be seeing a straight up A stuff coming in from Team Urka. Sentry. What?
Oh my god. 2 players, leave him alone, let him survive. But all of a sudden, I mean, even though Kevin has fallen and Sentry has fallen as well on the other side, the bomb's been planted and it's still a 4v4. And it's a retake, by the way. And finally, Abstracts does fall to catastrophe. Now all 3 players coming in towards the CT spawn, towards Arches as well as Library. And Deegmeister trying to get some 1-Deegs, but the Mac-10 is going to come in and do the work. No, it isn't. It's going to make both the players so very low. But, well, Hyper comes in now. And GN comes in with another one as well. Oh my god.
At this point, I've got no idea what is happening. I'm like, okay, they're rushing towards apartments. And then next second, they're up in the sky. They're like above Sentry, and Sentry's like, "Kahan se aa rahe hain in log?" What? How did they jump so high?
I mean, that was a very awkward rush towards the balcony, I have to say. You know, a CT in that position, he was slightly flashed, but there was no reaction as well. When the player jumps to the pit, and he's like, okay, fine, he's in pit. I'll just wait for the second one. But oh my god, the rush comes in and the spray down comes down. Sentry as well as Deegmeister. They spray down a couple of players. In fact, Deegmeister, he's going to get a second for himself as well. And well, that was a bonus round for Urka Too Nice, and it did not work out.
But as you say it, right? The bonus round, as you very thoroughly put it, the last stream.
Yeah.
Urka, they sort of messed up, man. They shouldn't have made that rush. Like, they should have expected the full buy coming in from playmakers.
Yeah, and even if and the thing is, like, if you're going for this bonus buy, right? At least have a little bit of a better strategy than rush up mid through a smoke.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, there's no economical damage done whatsoever, by the way, to the side on playmakers as well. I think they only lost 1 player, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and that was Sentry. And look at the buy on Urka now. That bonus round didn't really work out for them, and the buy on Urka is 2 AK-47s, an AWP, some utility, maybe a medium bit of utility, you could say. It's good, it's not bad, the utility, but the weaponry, the 2 of the players, Kevin and Mask, they're on a Tech 9 and a Deagle respectively. I mean, come on, man. What can you even say about that? And Deegmeister, he was flirting with the idea to peek apartments, but he doesn't. He falls back, he shows restraint, and that was probably for the best.
And it does look like that Abstracts is going to be joining the fun over towards the A side as well. But you know what, Adi? I think so Team Urka, they're trying to pull out a fake here over towards the A side, whereas the bomb actually might make its way over towards B. Because we already see Catastrophe and Zypher moving in towards the B side. And there were actually 3 players stacked up towards B before, but now the rotation has already come in from Abstracts, right? And it is gonna leave it all down to Deception and who exactly is it? Big Bang Boom. That is ADK. So Deception and ADK, it all comes out of them. 2 versus 5. Let's see, Deception. We're dropping in that Molotov. This is going to be stopping the rush coming in from Team Urka. There's a really nice Molotov usage coming in from Team Playmakers. And I'm not going to lie, Zypher, what are you even doing, buddy?
He just didn't have the patience. He just wanted to get in, but it doesn't matter. His sacrifice was worth it because Kevin, as well as GN, they come in and get a couple of kills for themselves. And they get the bomb site. And now, Playmakers, please don't do what Urka did. Please save. And you can see that Deegmeister, he's actually flirting with the idea of saving as well. But, well, the rest of the team, they don't want to save. Mask, he's going to get 2 before he gets taken down. Kevin finally takes down Sentry as well. And now, honestly, after this instant replay, right? I'm just gonna hit tab and look at the economy on this team and just explain as to what they could have done. Like, I mean, and what they could have done if they saved. All right, I'm holding this up now. Bubsky, or that's Diegmeister, right? Sitting on $4,100, ADK is sitting on 3,200, and I believe Deception was sitting at about 3,500 as well.
Yes.
If they saved those 3 guns, they would have had a full buy going into this round. An absolutely full buy, by the way. They could have dropped over weapons. They would have had a lot of utility as well. But instead, they make this hasty decision to not save those weapons, and now they have to eco, which means that Urka Too Nice, instead of just going 12-7, they're going to go 13-7 because this is basically a gimme round. It's an eco round. Sorry, I got a little triggered there.
Couldn't put it in a better way, Adi. Trust me. Good stuff. Well, you said, right? You called it out as well, and said they should just go
And
for that save.
it might seem that I'm not. This round is an eco round, so like I said, it's a gimme round. I'm not really. There's no point casting this round. I might sound overly critical about this, but the thing is, I expect more because when I look at these two teams, right, they are playing so very well. The executions, the aim, everything is there. Everything is there except for the discipline. That's the only thing that's lacking because, I mean, they have everything else. So I expect more. That's about it.
Same here.
Okay,
Same thoughts on...
Rant done. Rant actually done. I'm sorry. I know, Nitish. I know you're at this point. You're like, is Adi done? Yeah, I'm done.
No. I'm not at all like that. Right now, I'm so freaking confused as to what exactly is happening in the game. I'm like, okay, playmakers, are they actually trying to... Yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you off. If everyone who's watching, right, can look towards the right of their screen as well. 0 Molotovs on playmakers, by the way. Even though they have a buy in this round and it is a gun round, they have 0 Molotovs, which what that translates to, right, is number 3. Who is that? Catastrophe. He has banana control without even fighting for it. There was no Molotovs for playmakers to even try to get banana control. And these kind of decisions, right, or on the side of playmakers, on the side of the CTs, it's going to cost them every single round. That one save decision, it's costing them 2 rounds now.
Exactly what I'm trying to say, right? That's why I'm so freaking confused as to what is exactly happening. Why aren't they going in for the Molotov buys? Why is their buy looking bad?
Because they don't have the money.
Yeah, that is there, but still, you can just sacrifice money on someone, like sacrifice the guns on someone and just buy the utilities, for God's sake, because you definitely need those utilities. And please don't use the utilities, everything, all the utilities at the start of an execute, because then when the actual execute happens, you are left out with nothing.
At Abstract now, he's boosted up at this position. He's not checked, but he's going to whiff his spray and he's going to get taken down through the smoke. Hyper and Mask, again, they get the entry frags into this bomb site. And that is absolutely... what can you even say about that? That was really well done by Urka. Just well-placed flashes, making the CT, making the defense so very awkward that they just whiff their spray. And Urka Too Nice... Honestly, at this point, they don't have the economy to go for this hunt. And they're still on it. Hyper and Mask, yeah, they have money, but Catastrophe, GN, as well as Kevin, they don't really have the money. So they shouldn't be going in for this hunt that they are going in for right now. They already lost 1 player for the hunt, by the way, to Sentry.
Yeah, let's just hope that they don't lose any more guns as well. Yeah. We do see Catastrophe right around the corner, and never mind. The time is going to run out.
Yeah,
14-7, are they?
I see what they're trying to do. Of course, I do see that they want to take the weapons away from playmakers who were saving. But the thing is, when your economy isn't in good standing, you cannot risk, going for these kind of going for the jugular. Basically, you can't try to knock playmakers out if you are not on a good standing yourself. But either way, 14-7, Urka, they can decide to be a little more frivolous now because they have so many rounds to play with.
We do see Sentry try and come dangerously close towards mid. We have got Kevin playing through the smoke as well. Might take a step back, Adi, because that's dangerous. Shouldn't be doing that. But at this point, I don't even feel anything dangerous for Team America because they don't even give a damn.
I think this one's in the bag. I agree with you. Like their first group game is going to be a victory for them because I think they have outclassed playmakers completely. And whoa, Abstracts, he's going to burn alive at Banana. Okay then. So that happened. The trade happened immediately as well. Catastrophe does get taken down by the op onto Deception. It is a 4v4, but at this point, it really favors Urka too nice. All they need to do right now is one well-placed pop flash, and oh, maybe, never mind, a well-placed miss will work for them as well. Deception gets taken down, and well, GN, he's in for the flank, and he gets the kill as well, while his teammates clean up shop towards B, leaving just ADK alive in a 1v3 situation, I beg your pardon. And, well, it's going to be 15 rounds for Urka. And like I said earlier, and like you were alluding to as well, right, Assassin?
Yeah.
This game's in the bag. For Urka.
Urka. I'm going to go ahead and grab themselves the match point as well. And with that, 15-7 as we move on towards round number 23. Round number 23 is definitely going to be the end of this specific match, Adi, because I don't see playmakers go ahead and win it out. Their economy is already in shambles, and they are just going to try and just make the most out of whatever they have. They're just going to buy up shotguns or MP9s or whatever, and then they're just going to just walk away with it.
And this round, when they actually had to go for the hunt, Urka decides not to. I mean, I am so confused. Anyway, 15-7 match point, as you did mention. I'm gonna stop trying to analyze this. But either way, playmakers, they did have that saved up AK, a couple of M4s picked up as well, a FAMAS onto Sentry, and Abstract is gonna relegate himself down to a UMP. All on the back of that decision not to save. The economy for playmakers is in shambles, and now Urka, they can just I mean, they basically have the foot on the throat already, and well, never mind. GN, he has the foot on the throat, and he has squeezed the life out of Sentry as well as Diegmeister. Mask has been put down, but the A-bomb site now only has ADK to defend. He does get 2, but it might be a little bit too late because the trades come in, and that's it. That's all she wrote. 16-7 playmakers. They're gonna lose their first game, and Urka too nice. They're gonna win it out.
Well, what can we even possibly analyze about that specific game? The way
what we could say is that the economy management, right? And it's not just on the playmaker side, even on the Urka side, right? I think that's what we can talk about.
Yeah, like on the side of Urka, it was just a clear victory for them. Like the way they were playing around with their economy and that aggressive style as well. As I told you, right, they are a pretty aggressive team, and we could see the aggression as well once they bounced all over towards the T side. Like the CT side was pretty good, and I'm so happy that they got themselves the discipline as well. But playmakers, they kinda.
So I do want to say, I mean, like I did call out playmakers immediately, right? And as it was happening, but I do want to say that I was not happy with Urka's money management either. I think like the 9-6 first half was just because of the gulf in class between the players on both teams, and just the aim and the aim duels and who was winning them, and even the strategy to an extent. But I think even Urka made bad economic decisions, right? I really think so. And they could have had a lot more than 9 rounds on the CT side. So I think that is something they need to improve as well, to be honest.
Yeah, they could have done a bit more as well on the CT side, I would say. But at this point, I could just say that playmakers, they could just go ahead and practice even more. They could just think about how exactly to manage the economy as well. Because the economic management, man.
Yeah.
And look at this pop flash as well, right? Like coming in from playmakers. Like
I mean, that was just timing. I mean, while we go through a few of these moments just to relive them, right? The early parts of this game that kind of did affect what happened, and especially the one of the highlights coming up, that Deagle round that'll come up by Diegmeister. I think that is something we can talk about as well, because that was a round which actually gave Urka the economic problems, and it's a round that usually doesn't happen. And I think that round especially gave playmakers a lot more rounds than they should have had. You know what I mean? Like
yes. I'm getting you.
yeah, so basically, I think there you go. This is the round I'm talking about, and this is the last moment we're going to relive before we head off to the break. I think this round, this individual brilliance by Diegmeister, I think this is what actually was actually a great moment.
It was a great moment, man. Like, he can definitely go ahead and clip it out as well, because that was some next level stuff right there. The way he got himself that first frag, and then the second one was okay, but then the third one was the CD spawn. That was like,
and yeah, that was nuts, and that's what I'm saying, right? I think that gave playmakers about 3 more rounds.
yes.
Because 2 rounds had to be like, I think Urka 2 Nice had to go for a double eco after that loss. And their economy was in shambles. So I think technically this game could have been a 16-4 if that round didn't happen, right? Not really a 16-7. So I think the gulf in class was a lot more than what the scoreline suggested. And look, I'm not trying to be biased, and I'm not trying to bring down any team. I told you, I think Urka 2 Nice didn't manage their economy very well either, and that's something they need to work on. But yeah, while they work on that, why don't you guys check out our sponsors, Dell Gaming, WD Black, Act Fibernet, ZOTAC, as well as AFK, while we take a short break. And when we're done with this break, we'll be back with Acme versus TN. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Dell Gaming TEC Pro League powered by WD Black. Of course, we are featuring Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and it is qualifier number 1 of Season 1. I am Adi, and of course, joining me, as you can see his pretty face on the screen, it is Assassin47. And I do apologize, I got a little triggered last game because of the economy management of said teams. But I can't promise you that won't happen again, because that is what you get from me, a very animated person. And well, what you're also going to get from us is TN Esports, but rather Acme taking on TN Esports. And Assassin, I was just saying you know, when we were talking to each other during the break, I'm just disappointed that it's not TNT Esports, because Acme is definitely it's definitely inspired by Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna support you by saying yes.
Well, so it is a cartoon. It is a cartoon,
Oh,
and the
okay.
company of all the explosives was always Acme, and he always had
Oh.
the TNT, the dynamite had
Yes.
Acme written on it.
Yes, I remember now. Yeah. Even in
so-
Looney Tunes, I think, right?
Yeah. So I was just wishing it was TNT and not TNE. Maybe I'll just purposely mispronounce it. But either way, yes, this is the group 1, right? This is the first day of the group stage of the qualifier number 1, I beg your pardon. And it is, we've seen one really good game, Assassin.
Yes.
And then we've seen one one-sided game, which should have been more one-sided. What do you expect from this game?
Well, it is yet to happen, so I'm looking forward to a good game. Let's just hope that we are gonna get a good game, because like match number 1, right? It was just too good, and then things are gonna get better now, or let's just hope they do. And this specific game that is gonna be played on Overpass again, I really want to see this in a really, really good way. And I just want, so even if you guys are not able to win the gunfights, right, just stick to the basics of CS.
Yeah.
Just have proper economic management. Just
so that you don't trigger me.
So that you don't trigger Adi. Because if you do trigger Adi, then I can't promise you that you're going to be able to hear my voice. Because then Adi is just going to go on
another
that.
rant, yeah.
Yeah.
But either way, I think we should not go off on another rant. I think we should just get into the game because the players have been waiting for us to be ready as well. And the game is ready. So let's just basically get into it.
Let's go.
Overpass, of course. And on the CT side, we have TN Esports. And on the T side, we have Acme. Well, I think it's going to be a pretty much standard affair. A couple of flashes and a kit onto Nexi on the CT side. And on the T side, we have Genius with a P250, a smoke, and a flash. So I think probably a tower or maybe a bridge smoke at B. And then just a pop flash and a plant is the order of the day for Acme. So let's see what happens. It is, in fact, going to be a tower smoke coming in by Genius. And then probably a pop flash.
Oh yeah, the smoke comes in and we are going to be seeing that beautiful pop flash that we were talking about, and it's going to be time for Reznov to be rushing in out of the site as well. We're going to be seeing Robot is going to be holding on towards the waters, whereas Michael is going to try and tap away a few faces as well. We've got Reznov. So the final frag on towards Robot, rushing over towards the waters as well, and it looks like that Genius is going to find himself another one. Oh, Genius is just popping off, and his BTO is going to chime in to help him out as well, and with Reznov further pushing it over towards the city side spawn, you're going to be seeing him get the final frag on towards Michael as well, Adi.
Yep, that was a lot. That was a weird round, to be honest. I mean, they got into the site and then the CTs died trying to get back into their own site. I mean, that was a good execution, by the way. The pop flash worked out perfectly. I think the timing was definitely down. And like as soon as tower was smoked, right, and the flash popped, I love the fact that the T... I'm not sure who the first T into the... Yeah, it was Reznov maybe, the first T into the B bomb site. He peeked out at such a perfect time that he saw nobody because they were all hiding hiding for that pop flash.
Yeah.
But it is a force buy, by the way.
Yeah, it is a force buy. And let's see if the force buy is going to work out or not. We've got Forest Wow with the scout over towards Long. It might be possible he's going to be able to tag down Reznov. Yes, he does. Reznov gets taken down to 14 points of health. We're going to be seeing Michael getting another one. Oh man, this guy is just taking boosts and wrecking havoc onto Team Acme. With two of the players down, that is Uzuro and Dexter. It's going to be time for B2, Genius, and Reznov, the stars of the pistol round, to do something as well. We're going to be seeing B2 going for their white peak, going to be taking down one shot. And with that, it's going to be time for Forest Wow to get something done as well. Can he take down B2? Oh no, never mind. He looks away at the exact same time and he misses that shot. With Michael pushing up from the connectors, is going to be able to find himself a kill maybe on towards B2, but no, B2 once again becomes a star. And
oh,
Reznov, really?
Brings down B2 from Warriors at 60 points of health down to 10. Oh, he's not going to like that. In fact, from 60, would have been from 65, right?
Like B2 is going to be like, yeah, I'm doing everything and you are just stabbing me, dude. Come on.
Yeah. It would have been from about 65 down to 10. And, well, Acme, they have a mountain to climb right now. And there you go. Robot from long range with a Mac-10 actually gets a kill onto Reznov because he was so very low. B2 now, he's low as well. Genius. He has an AK. And he has the bomb as well. And he has to stick the plant. And that's really good cover coming in by B2. And the bomb gets planted as well. Genius, though, this entire round is on him. And he's going to get another one. Can he get a third? Yes, he can. Of course he can. This guy saves the round for Acme. After Reznov did his very best to help TN Esports out. After a great start by Michael Nexi.
Man, even in the instant replay, I loved the fact that B2 gave him the cover that he needed. Like, while the plant was going down, right?
Yeah.
If Genius would have fell down at that time, then that round would have been done and dusted, and TN Esports could have just walked away with that round. But thanks to B2 and his amazing cover, Genius, he was so grateful that he went ahead and got himself a kill as well.
In fact, he went and got the final 2 kills as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, B2 this time, he's going to take down Michael Nexi, trying to aggress over towards the connector area. It is an eco round for TN Esports, so that's not going to be that's not going to phase them too much. But of course, what is going to phase them is that the force buy in the earlier round did not work out after having a 5v3 situation in their favor.
Okay, for a second there, I just thought that it's my internet, but Uzuro,
Yeah, it
I
seems like
think
he's
so.
timed
You
out.
better get an Act Fibernet, yeah.
Oh, he's back.
Okay, he's back.
He's back.
But still, he has got like 150 ping. So in order to not have 150 ping with zero jitters, zero spike, zero losses, you guys should definitely get yourselves an Act Fibernet connection.
If they are available in your area, you should definitely get them. And oh, that's a massive oversight. Deagle gets 2 frags for himself, and oh, he tries to pick up a third by picking up the by switching out the pistol, but it's not gonna happen. Forrest, he's gonna get B2, and it's actually down to a 2v2. Uzoro, the player who is lagging, actually, he's gonna get taken down by Forrest as well because his ping is so very high. He doesn't even see it coming. But Forrest, he's gonna get taken down by Genius. Another clutch coming in, and this is a very expensive round, by the way. This shouldn't have been this expensive, and that's all because of just Dexter's position, Deagle's position rather. You could see that on the instant replay as well. They should have checked that.
They absolutely should have, man. It looks like that we are also going to be seeing a timeout being called in from Acme. Uzuro, the guy who had 160 ping, he's going to disconnect. Well, he's going to join back, but the ping is still bad. 100 ping.
Oh,
Okay, it's getting better. It's getting better. Oh, looks like he switched to Act Fibernet. Well, that was fast, buddy. But trust me, Act Fibernet, their services are really, really fast, guys. Like, you make a call, you just go onto their website, click on Get Your Fibernet Today, and then they're gonna give you an instant call, and they're gonna ask you, Sir, where do you live? We're gonna drop by and get you that blazingly fast Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah, and in fact, I think it's if you use the link in the description below, you're gonna get a free. Well, there's something that's free. Just check it out. Check out the link in the description below.
Yeah. Right now, they've got this promotion going on as well, where they're giving away 200 Mbps and extra 1500 GB data. And that is just good stuff coming in from Act Fibernet. Well, talking about good stuff, looks like Uzuro, he's going to feel good after getting back into the server with a little bit of switch in the internet. He's going to get himself one on towards Michael. His robot is going to get taken down to 34 points of health.
Yep, but the trade came in by Robot as well onto Genius, I do believe. So it is a 4v4 situation right now, and that's a good flash. But unfortunately, there's no peek behind it. So Deagle, he's going to be fine at towards A, and well, isn't alone as such. The round is completely slowed down, but oh, from the long position, Reznov is coming around, and this might be a problem if Deagle doesn't check it. Is probably aware, but oh, does Reznov go deep enough? Does he check this position thoroughly? No, he doesn't, and that might be a massive oversight yet again. And well, just the little things can come back to bite you in the behind eventually. Forrest, he's gonna get wrecked by B2, and there you go, Deagle, he's gonna get one, but the trade comes in. Uzoro is gonna get his second for the round, and well, fortunately for Acme, it wasn't as bad an oversight as it could have been.
For a second there, I just thought that Deagle is going to hear all of that, and he might go over towards long in order to get both the frags, but he did not, and he focused more towards mid. I think he trusted Forrest a lot more. He trusted the fact that he's going to get himself a couple of frags with the op, but that didn't quite happen, and we're going to be seeing one shot who threw that flashbang. Does that flashbang do something? I don't know.
No, I think he just didn't want it. He said, no, I don't like you. You flashbang, you useless. I'm gonna waste $200. I don't want to get into an economy rant again. Just don't trigger me, assassin. I see what you're trying to do there. Very, very sneaky. But either way, it's going to be 4-0 for Acme, and it's a brilliant start for them, by the way. And even though round number 3 wasn't as clean as they would have liked, it came down to just one player alive. Round number 4 is a little cleaner with 3 players alive. TN Esports, by the way, they do what a lot of other teams are struggling to do, and they save a couple of weapons, and now because of that, they're actually going to get another buy round instead of having to go eco or pistol armor. They have 5 rifles on the board and a decent smattering of utility as well.
Okay, Michael. We'll try and push up. We do have Reznov right around the corner, so he's going to spot out Michael. He's going to take him down as well. We do have one more player pushed up over towards the fountains, and that is going to be Robot. Robot is holding on towards the park area. I don't think so that Reznov is going to molly him off as well. Oh, yes, he is. Nice. Man, I'm liking this. The way they are just, putting down these utilities.
Yeah.
These preemptive utilities, it's good.
Yeah, I think just to clear out that, just to make sure that they don't get pushed when they're trying to fall back towards connector in this instance and towards the T slope. But it does seem like it's going to be a B play coming in. There are just 2 players defending towards the B bomb site. And oh, I apologize for that. HLAE has a mind of its own. But B2 and Genius, they're going to close out the round 5-0.
Sorry, I failed to see what happened. Did something happen?
One of my beautiful cam pods just started playing automatically. Magically.
I know. Well, actually, he has a mind of its own, as you said.
But I do want to say, like, while the instant replay is on the screen as well, right? I'm not sure what Michael Nazi was up to. Like, the thing is,
he was feeling adventurous, Adi.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bit too adventurous. The thing is that you kind of peek out there and you push a little bit, and if you don't get a frag immediately, you kind of want to fall back or just play in a cheeky angle to where Deagle was right on your screen right there. But you don't stay out there in the open for no reason. And, well, I believe that Reznov is a little bit jumpy, a little bit nervous. Takes down B2 to 55 points of health. But Genius and B2, they're doing the work. And, well, they're absolutely wrecking house. It is an eco round, of course, and 6-0. Things are not looking good for TN.
Certainly isn't. Like, Acme are just playing a free-for-all deathmatch here, are they? Just rushing around, getting some kills. They don't even care for the bomb plant, are they?
Well, in that round for sure. But I have to say, a lot of these rounds have been very, very close. So I'm not taking anything away from TN Esports, and I'm not going to go so far into this of saying that Acme is playing a deathmatch right now. Because a lot of these rounds have been close. And look at that. The Molotov comes in as well. And it has to be smoked off towards A ramp. I think that is by Reznov. He burns a little bit as well.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is, even in an eco round, right, you can just stack up towards the bomb sites. Or even if you're trying to push in, you don't just push into the crosshairs of the enemies. You just kind of try and hold an off angle, maybe.
To be honest, I did think that they were trying to... They did stack B, and then Acme did walk into it. But I think Genius and B2 were just up to the task.
Yeah, like they had 3 players rushing in from fountains over towards the T-spawn. That was the thing that I was talking about. When Genius just snapped back into speed and got himself 3 frags.
Oh, right. I thought that happened at Monster. My bad.
Yeah, that happened at T-spawn, and then it was just Forest Vow and one shot. Forest Vow and Robot over towards the side. Yeah, we got Robot. He's going to be holding close. Well, Dexter, is he going to be checking it, though? Oh, Robot is getting impatient. He might actually go ahead and start the spray down. Well, Uzuru and Reznov get themselves one. We are going to be seeing the A side completely opened up. Where exactly is one shot? Oh, he's got the op over towards the trash cans or the dumpsters.
Sitting basically down at CT spawn right now. And at this point, I'm starting to feel bad for TN Esports because they are definitely trying. They're trying their hardest. I like the setup that came in by Robot and Forest. But Forest missing that op shot cost Robot his life. And in fact, it cost Forest his life after that as well. So, unfortunately, that doesn't work out. And this isn't a retake you should be going for. But they're going to go for it anyways. Deagle and Michael, they come in with a couple of frags for themselves. And they're going in for the smoke diffusal. And they're going to actually stick it. And they're going to be able to do it as long as there's a kit. Yes, there is. Even though the kills come in. It doesn't matter. The diffuse has come in. And, well, that's the first round on the board for TN Esports.
That's right. Let's go. This was the ballsy move that we were looking for, Adi. Like, doesn't matter. Yeah, doesn't matter if you get the kills or whatever. Just go ahead, stick the diffuser. Pros don't fake.
Yeah, and that was a bit of a misplay coming in by Acme as well. They did not have enough players towards...
towards
towards WC and towards A short. I think they're gonna fix that. Of course, they're gonna have to fix that. They're gonna talk about it, and they're gonna know that okay, that was a mistake. Maybe just play one player towards long from next time. Quick trade coming in towards towards the B short position or the Suez position. And one shot gets a kill with the MP9 onto Reznov, but he's traded out immediately by B2. So again, TN, they're trying the aggression, they're trying things, and Acme, they're just up for the task.
Yeah, they've got themselves 3 players over towards the B side. So I think so Acme could just rethink their options here. Can probably go towards A, where it's just down to Forest well. But again, I don't think so if they are aware of this.
Yeah, I mean, if they knew, of course, if the CTs were going to telegraph and text them and tell them that, hey, we're only playing one at A, of course they're going to go hit A. But this is a really good read coming in by TN Esports at this point, because they have stacked 3 players over towards the B bomb site, and they've let Forest handle himself at A. And there you go, Michael Nexi comes in, gets 1 frag, but the trade comes in again like clockwork. But Deagle, he's gonna get 1, and Robot, Deagle's gonna get 2, and Robot is gonna finish it off. 2 players alive, and that's in fact 2 rounds on the board for TN Esports as well. A really good call coming in by TN. That stack, I think that caught Acme off guard. I do want to mention as well, by the way, the B2 and Genius, they're sitting at double-digit frags at 10 each. I think the rest of the team, they kind of need to get in there now. They kind of need to show up if Acme wants to take this round, because I think other than Deagle, everyone on TN has been doing an equally good job. So it's time for the rest of Acme to buck up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like Uzuro and Reznov have been trying as well. It's just Dexter who is not fragging. So if Dexter can just uplift his game, we might see Acme, all 5 of their players, just go ahead and not take down the entirety of TN Esports. But TN Esports, the read was good to hold up towards the B side, but let's see if it's going to work again or not. This time around, though, they once again got 3 players over towards B, whereas one shot is going to be rushing towards connectors. We've got Forest well holding towards the toilets, the WC. It looks like that Acme are going to be exploring their avenues. Well, looks like Deagle is just going to go in for the push. I've got no idea why he would do that.
Again, I mean, they're trying it. I'm assuming it was the pop flash push at Monster. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. This time it didn't work out. And I believe Reznov, he'll help himself to an easy frag. And yeah, I mean, considering with the fact that TN, have they been relying on an early frag to get something out? Oh, B2 does a double check, and unfortunately he couldn't react in time. Not expecting one shot to be in that position, but he's going to get traded out, and so is Forrest. He's actually going to fall at the A-bomb site as well. Now it's a 2v4 retake situation. Well, actually, it's not a retake situation. It's a fake situation coming in. The players now have come in towards the B-bomb site, and Robot gets 1. Can he get a second one?
Find out. Robot is over towards the walkway. He's gonna towards the graffiti. He's gonna try and go in for the pick as well. But we do have Reznov. He's gonna go ahead and start spraying down. I thought that Genius might actually walk away with that frag, but then Reznov is like, no, Genius, Rukja. Let me just get up that scoreboard as well, because Adi just said, okay, the rest of the players have to start fragging.
You can see it on the replay as well, right? The CTs almost got bamboozled. They started rotating over towards the CT side, towards the CT stairs and towards the A bomb site. And then they were like, and then Nexi was like, wait, nope, I hear something. They're coming B. And they turn around, and unfortunately, it's a little bit too late. They couldn't get into good positions. Nexi was basically stuck in a one and done position. Gets 1 and gets taken down, and now it's 7 rounds on the board for Acme. And, well, there's a bloodbath happening towards this park position. And even though it's an eco round coming in by TN, they have the man advantage.
Yeah, for some reason, the rush always works.
Yeah, I think it was a 4-man aggression towards A.
Yes. Acme were looking to explore the avenue towards the A side. They kind of misread the situation on towards TN Esports. They were in eco and they would probably go in for the rush. At Forest were holding on towards Park. So we'll be watching over towards the T spot, whereas we're going to be seeing Reznav and Uzro trying to peek in towards the WC's. Robot is going to get spotted. Just one bullet out. The one bullet is going to seal the deal right there for TN Esports. This is going to be down to Forest wow in a 1 vs 2 situation really, really soon. Well, never mind. Forest wow.
Oh! Robot takes all the attention away from Uzoro and, well, he gets shot in the back of the head by Forest, and now Reznov has to win this 1v2 situation. He gets one. Can he get the second one as well? He knows where the last player was. Reznov, he has the time either to go A or B, wherever he chooses, and he's choosing to go over towards the A bomb site. And Robot, I think he is going to hold this position as well, and Reznov is so very low, and he's going to get taken down as well. On 1 HP, Robot manages to clutch out this round.
1 HP clutch, let go. But yeah, nicely done, Robot. Like the patience, the way they sort of baited each other out, right? So Robot kind of came out of WC so that Forest can push out and get the frags.
And that's in full eco win, by the way, for TN Esports. Acme are going to be kicking themselves after basically a gimme round thrown away. And because of that, now their economy isn't looking really good. 3 AK-47s, a Tech 9, and a Mac 10 on Uzoro. Uzoro, in fact, he has a Mac 10 and a Deagle. I think he should have maybe picked one or the other and picked up some utility.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do that, but yeah.
I mean, he wanted something for the long-range fights, is why he would have done that. But, I mean, at this point, you got to commit one way or the other. And he's committed to spraying out that Mac 10 completely and then switching over to the Deagle. Genius. He gets one, but through the smoke goes Robot, but Dexter gets him anyway. And that's a bit of an awkward position. But the force buy seems to be working out for Acme because Deagle and Forest now, they're in a 2v3 situation for this retake towards the B bomb site.
Yeah, Forest, well, has got himself the AWP, so let's see if he's going to be able to get a frag or not. Just a second away, just a second away. B2 makes his way back towards the monsters.
I just want to point out really quickly, I'm sorry to cut you off, another mistake by Acme. They have 3 players towards this B long position. And Deagle's come in from the short position and he knows exactly that. He gets 1, he gets 2, but he can't get the third one. Now it's down to a 1v1. But Forest, he's aware of this position and he's going to stick the defuse. Pros don't fake, but it doesn't matter. Genius, he knows his angles. And he's going to take him down before falling to the bomb by him as well. And again, I mean, Acme, like, I'm not sure what the hell is going on in their minds. Why were 3 players towards Monster?
So basically what Acme need to work right now is on their afterplan positions.
Yeah, they're not really good. I mean, so there's a little bit of a drill that we used to do. I mean, this time it's an eco round, and I don't think Acme is going to be able to throw it away because TN is towards the B bomb side. But yeah, when I used to play professionally, right, what we used to do was basically talk to each other during our practice sessions, and we'd be like, all right, guys, position number 1, this is the best position for the afterplant. One player always has to be in this position. So we're going to call this position number 1. Then there's position number 2, 3, 4, and 5 for your afterplants. Now these positions, depending on the amount of players you have left, is what you need to fill up. And that's simply it. Make sure there's a player in position number 1, in position number 2, in position number 3, if there are 3 players alive. Don't play 3 players in one position.
That is one of the things that all of these new teams need to work around as well. Like, you know, back in the days, you guys used to just sit down with your pen and paper. You guys used to, like, you know, draw these strats.
It wasn't even pen and paper. Before we had the goodness of iPads, it was a printout, laminated, and then we would use highlighters on them. And then, like, the actual, you know, the whiteboard pens.
Yeah.
We used to use that on lamination. And actually circle out things and etc. on map overviews and overlays. The top-down view, basically.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah, so obviously right now the cool kids have iPads and things like that too. Or maybe a Dell laptop, you know, a
G5
Dell,
and a G7.
yeah, or maybe something else from their line, right? They have those touch screens as well. They can try those out and you know, draw on those, so they don't have to waste paper like we had to in the Neanderthal days.
Or what about the Alienware M15, huh? Well, they can just game as well. They can just show it live inside of the game, anywhere
While
and
being
everywhere.
on the go, yeah, exactly. That works out. So definitely check out the G3 and G5 if you want to. Well, if you want to work on your strats on the go, and of course if you want to play on the go as well. Really high FPS with those machines. But either way, it is 9-3 for Acme on the T side, and this seems to be getting to be a more and more one-sided affair as we go on. Because remember, of course, this is a this is a CT-sided map. I beg your pardon. And hey, is that number 8? What is Genius trying? Could you be? Who's above Genius? Dexter. Ooh, it's a cheeky little boost on the slides. They're just trying to peek out towards, like, in case there's any aggressive player. But unfortunately for them, it's not going to work out. Forrest, he's just playing in towards the WC position, towards the sandwich at WC with that AWP. And again, by the way, he's solo holding the A bomb site because Acme, they have been favoring this B bomb site over and over again. And there's a 4-man stack for TN Esports there. But I do believe, by the way, Assassin, this looks to be a fake to the B bomb site.
It does. Look at B2. He's making all of the noise over towards B shot and the B side as well. But nah, you guys just destroyed it. You guys just gave the complete sound over towards connector doors and the connectors as well. So now TN Esports.
To be honest, the connector sound isn't the actual tell. The actual tell is one shot who's pushed up Monster, and he's figured out that everything is clear. Now Deagle, he has the information that a couple of players are showing up here. He's going to get one, he gets two, can he get a third? No is the answer, but he does do a very good job of holding them back. It is a 3v2 situation for the CTs. Michael Nexi is going to make it a 3v1 situation. And Dexter now, he's in a 1v3 and he's not going to be able to do much more than make it a 1v2. 9-4 and TN Esports with a really good read and a really good aggressive play by one shot to clear out the monster position.
On towards round number 14 now, are we? We're going to be seeing Team Acme, who have a little bit of an economical crisis. So if they lose this round, right, they're going to be in an economic meltdown where they won't have money to go in for the buy in the last round of the first half. And that is going to be a bit of a problem. They could have just opted to go in for an eco this one,
I mean, they should be happy enough with 9 rounds already, Nitish. And I think even if they're just trying their best, right? Why give away a round for free when you could make it 10 or could make it 11? So, I mean, if you're happy enough already with 9, it's okay to take the risk and roll the dice and go for broke, basically. 9-6 isn't that much worse than 11-4. Like, or rather, 9-6 is amazing already. But by the way, the bomb site, the hits already come in towards the B bomb site, Robot.
Find himself a double. Nicely done. As the bomb is being planted as well, we are going to be seeing B2, who's over towards B shots. 1 versus 5 situation. He has to pull out an ace to close this one out, are they? Never mind. Michael is just going to go ahead and take out the final player as well.
Yeah, that was really well held by Robot, by the way. Absolutely well held. I think it was a triple kill for him, if I'm not mistaken. And looking like he means business.
Well, another time I'm being called in by Acme. And look at that economy that I was talking about.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, right? I mean, this was either going to go 11-4 or it was going to go 9-6. And I think they'll be happy with 9-6. It's okay. 9 rounds on the T side.
Or 10-5.
I mean, this is a force buy. Like you said, I mean, the last round, they're not going to have that much money. Yeah,
or maybe the SMGs might do the work.
Yeah, exactly. They have to have the luck of the Irish in their favor right now if they want to make this a 10-5.
Yep. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. The last round of the first half, we have got Team Acme. We've got themselves 2 Mactins, a Galil, a UMP, and a Deagle. Well, Uzuro. Is this Pink Sable now? Oh yes, 43 back. Let's go. Let's see if the Deagle can sing or not. And on the other side, we are going to be seeing cheeky little boost coming in as well. A normal default boost over towards Graffitis.
So fast A push, and Forrest, he's going to be in a load of trouble, but he lands one great shot, make that two. Doesn't matter if they have the SMGs jumping into him, he's going to get 3. This man's insane. He finally gets taken down, but Robot comes in and gets the last 2, and that was absolutely beautiful. 9-6, TN Esports. Where was this play earlier in this half? I think they just needed some warm-up time, Assassin.
Maybe. 9-6 is not a bad half, are they? But again, like, yeah, considering the fact that Overpass is a city-sided map, you probably should have had a lot more rounds going on for yourself. So Adi, round number 16. Got TN Esports. We're making up a B rush, and we're gonna be seeing Genius, who's gonna patiently wait for them to show up.
Is this a B stack as well? No, it isn't. It's just 3 men towards B, and well, there's gonna be a trade by Genius and Forest Wow right now. Dexter, he's just gonna stay alive, while Reznov, where the hell did he come from? Well, okay then. Came in from the connectors and absolutely wreaked havoc.
Yeah.
10-6, TN Esports, they win an all-important pistol round. And that was a very good rotation coming in by them. Very timely, before Acme could, I beg your pardon, before TN Esports could get settled in the B bomb site after taking over control after that first initial trade. They just come in with the backstab and completely shut them down. I have to say, that was very well done.
This round is just going to be an eco for TN Esports as they lost the last one. Acme, try and peek out wide over towards connectors. We do have 2 players over towards connector, by the way. Robot is not peeking in. Deagle is going to try and bait them out so that Robot can get the frags. But Uzuro, he's even smarter as he goes ahead and checks the corner as well. He's not going to fall for baby steps like these.
Yeah, I mean, that was an interesting bait setup, but I think it was way too telegraphed. And, well, wait, hold on a second. The bomb got planted at the A bomb site. Acme, they're going to be scratching their heads as well. Like, what the hell? How did this happen? And exactly how this has happened is both the A players were over towards connector. And they didn't have any eyes towards the A bomb site. That's a free plant for the TN. Even if they lose this round, they're not going to care about it. One shot sitting in the cheeky angle towards Garlands. It used to be called the Adi spot, by the way, back in the day.
Okay. I see what you're doing.
Forrest, though, he's just gonna run away. He's like, why should I give them an extra $300 or $600?
Back in the days when you were playing, it used to be known as Adi spot.
Yeah, the one below the garlands there, the cheap little angle that one shot was on. Sometimes it's overlooked, and when it is overlooked, it can be a very powerful angle. But either way, 11-6, Acme though, they give the bomb plant away to TN in the previous round, which means that TN with those extra $800 are gonna pick up every single thing that you can buy. They have all the utility, and they have Kevlar and helmet on everybody, and they have AK-47s for days. Acme, by the way, they have 3 MP9s and 3 FAMASs. 2 FAMASs rather.
Alright, B2 is going to be dropping himself a grenade, and on top of that, a Molotov as well. It's time for Uzuro to shine as well, and what?
Shine indeed.
What? Okay, Adi. Did you just see what I...
Yeah, the MP9 is a very powerful gun in those close quarters engagements, and I really
That
like
wasn't
the
even
setup
close.
they had. Well, not the second kill, but the first kill was definitely close. The second kill was just
I'm talking about the second
aim.
kill.
Beautiful aim, but it is now a 2v4, yeah. One shot, and Forrest, he's gonna not land anything. One shot now alone in a 1v3 situation. He has got 1 kill already for himself, but the C4 has been dropped towards the A-long position. And, well, I'm not even sure what he can do right now. Even if he does economic damage right now, his team is going to have to go eco. So he needs to win out this round. And even if he wins out this round, they're barely going to have any money. One shot. He's been spotted out now, and all the 3 players for Acme, they've been activated. B2 comes in and finishes him off. 12-6. And the MP9 onto one shot. Or, sorry, onto Uzero. Doing the work, as you can see on the instant replay. The shot that Assassin47 could not believe was possible.
Man, that was so good. I loved it. With the MP9, Adi, the spray down was so goddamn good that it didn't even miss a single bullet. Like everything just went into the face of that player who was behind the rocks.
And you don't want bullets in your face because it generally causes you a terminal illness called death. But B2, he's gonna give that terminal illness away to Deagle as well as one shot, as well as Michael. Can he get an ace? No, he's gonna run out of ammo. Never mind, he's gonna get 4. He's gonna get 4.
Man, B2 and Uzero, their aims, they look really, really crisp. Even Genius, right? The way this guy has been popping off with 19 frags, he's the highest fragger in the server. Following him is Uzero and B2 with 17. And so it's good stuff coming in from Acme, man. Like, they have got it all set and ready. They came here to dominate, and they are doing that exactly.
Yep. TN, they still have to pick up their first round on the T side. Ever since the round switch, they haven't picked up a round, which, of course, could be the fact that TN is so unprepared, or Acme is very well prepared. Dexter was definitely prepared for that. Takes down Robot, and that's a man advantage for the CT side.
Maybe seeing Uzero might be possible. Is going to go out for a wipe. He's going to be spotting out Deadshot. Never mind. I was about to call him Deadshot. Well, yeah. DC fanboys, you can definitely DM me.
Oh, that was a disappointing movie. Let's not get into it.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but Marvel is greater than DC as of this moment.
No, I'm not comparing, okay? Let's not start that argument.
Yeah, I mean, I like everything. I like everything. We geeks, we nerds, we love every single everything. Comic book movie.
Well, I know what you love more. You love Star Wars, so.
Yeah, of course. But that is that is
true love.
That is on a different plane of existence versus Marvel and DC. But either way, the man advantage was neutralized towards the A-shot position. It is a 4v4, and it looks like TN, they're gonna try to sneak their way into the B bomb site. They're just walking in for a contact play, and the contact play does happen. But oh, Genius, he's gonna get one, but he can't get another with this wild spray down. Dexter and B2 now, they need to retake this bomb, but Kobe comes in, and Deagle, he's gonna try to make it he's made it a 1v1, but B2. Unfortunately, the 1v2 doesn't work out, and the round doesn't work out for Acme. Rather, for TN Esports, and that's 14-6 for Acme.
Well, you see that, right? Acme, you know what B2 did? He threw away that AWP. He was like, at first he picked up that AWP, and then he was like, "Arey, bahut paisa hai yaar, AWP le lenge. We need the AK. Just get the AK." It's like, I could literally hear them saying that. It's like, AK nahi milega na, bro. We cannot buy the AK.
Yeah, you can buy an AWP, you can't buy an AK-47.
Like, look at B2, he's sitting up at like $12,250.
After having a weapon in his hand already.
Yeah.
And I think Genius is like, bro, please drop.
Yeah, he's sitting at 6,000 and... Okay, wait.
He's sitting at 6,000, but like B2 is so close to hitting max loss bonus. Max money.
B2, you're so cruel.
Yeah.
He legit crouched so many times, like, please de bhai, please de. He's like, no. It's my money. None of your money.
Oh my god. I am not going to entertain that reference either, even though I got it, Assassin. God damn you. But yeah, 14-6. I think this is a case of when, not if. Acme, they seem to have everything under control, and TN Esports, they're going to have to really, really buck up if they're going to win this game out. Or in fact, if they're going to even start a comeback at this point.
Luzero, he's got himself the op over towards the A site. This is going to be the lone defender, if I'm not wrong. No, never mind. Dexter chimes in as well with the immediate backup. Whereas B2, he tried to push up over towards connectors. Oh, he successfully made his way over towards connectors and then B shot and towards the B side as well. That's nice. So he cleared up the entirety of B shot and he gave up the information as well. And now yeah.
I'm not sure he had B shot control. Why would he give it up?
He just gave it up because there was no one.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's a mistake because they could have rotated a player towards this A bomb site where the hit is coming in. Zoro now, he's playing in a very, very iffy position. It's a one and done position. And in fact, it's not even a one position. It's a done position. He gets taken down. And, well, into the A bomb site come TN Esports. They're going to plant as well. And it is going to be a 3v4 retake. And they're definitely going to go in for the retake. But, ooh, Reznov and B2, they're going to get taken down before they can even mount the retake.
Well, a 1 versus 4 situation for Dexter. They do have money, so B2 is going to be like, okay, never mind, I'll definitely drop you.
Yeah.
Dexter, just go ahead and try, okay? Just try this one out if you can possibly pull it off. He has a smoke as well. Oh, never mind, Deagle. Nice little crosshair placement, buddy. With Dexter down... Yeah,
it's the little things, right? Like alluding back to that, like as soon as the fact that Uzuro falls, right? If they had one more player there, if they had that player at B shot, the one player from B could have rotated to A, and they would have had a 4-man stack at A. Actually, it's the little things. It's the little things. And Uzuro playing in that one and done spot where he just got done. He basically got well done, like a piece of meat.
To be honest, that was a very bad position to hold with the AWP.
Yeah. But either way, I mean, it's a comedy of errors. Maybe Acme, they're just getting a little complacent because their lead is just so very massive. And I think maybe that's the kick in the teeth they needed to close out this game. They're definitely going to hope for that. And Acme's fans in the chat and watching the stream are definitely going to hope for that as well.
So Reznov holding close towards B shot. He's not going to be hearing any sound, so he's just going to try and relay that information as well. Guys, please care about A. The last time you guys were holding A, you just gave up that. You just gave that control. So this time, please don't do that. 2-0, if you can please play a little bit passive.
But I think they've gone a bit too passive at this point. Acme, they were doing a really good job in the previous rounds of getting an entry frag, getting an opening kill onto the T side, making the round easier for them. And oh, the boost comes in, the reverse boost. Oh, it almost costs them their life, but they fall back just in time. Deagle does fall down to 31 points of health, but Uzuro as well as Dexter, they are low themselves.
Nice little position being held onto by Reznov as he's going to find himself one. He's going to ding down the player, that is Deagle, down to 10 HP as well. But right now, it's going to be time for Uzuro to rotate back towards the B side, man. Things are not looking good as the entirety of Acme just got deleted, and we have got one shot holding on towards the dumpsters. I think so he has an inkling as to where exactly Uzuro is, and Uzuro is going to spot out the shadow. Wait, what? Hello? Looks like you have to get yourselves a ZOTAC RTX 3080 or a 3070 in order to enable those high crispier shadows.
I like it. I like it. Definitely, you should check out the ZOTAC 3000 series, by the way, the RTX 3000 series. Really, really powerful graphics cards. And that's what you need to see those shadows perfectly.
Like, I could see them.
Perfect.
I could see them. I was so sad that he did not see the shadow. Like, okay, it's fine. It's okay.
It's just a reaction thing. Yeah. And Acme now, they have to go eco, by the way, which means that TN Esports should find themselves on 9 rounds unless something magical happens. Well, Uzuro does take down Nexi, but only after losing his teammate. And that's an AK-47 recovered. And the call has gone out, by the way, that it's a 4-man, maybe a 5-man push towards A. So just walk into B, get the bomb down, and just get our 9th round on the board. TN Esports, they have definitely started to mount their comeback. And, well, all it took was a little bit of oversight by Acme, losing a round which they shouldn't have, playing some iffy positions to give TN that confidence that they needed.
I like what Reznov did right there. He used it for pop flash towards T-spawn and he tried to peek T-spawn. And that was kind of very hilarious because, you know, at a situation like this, when it's an eco, right, the teams, they sort of try and it just yields in towards zero results.
Unfortunately for him, nobody was very forthcoming with their lives. But Acme, they're gonna buy up into this round, which is something they sorely needed to do because they need to stop this comeback right now. And Dexter, he's gonna go aggressive again. Both the Molotovs have been put out. Robot, he's gonna spot out Dexter. You've done it one too many times, but Reznov is ready for this. And there are trades galore. Genius, Reznov, everyone getting on the scoring sheet. And, well, the man advantage is definitely well and truly with the CTs. But, oh, Michael Nexi not checking his angles well enough. And, oh, now Forrest in a 1v3 situation. He hits one for one. Can he hit another? But it doesn't look like he is going to be able to because B2, he has nothing. He wants nothing to do with that. He's just like, nope, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. And he just backtracks all the way to CD spawn with showing a lot of discipline.
Well, B2 is going to be holding on towards the APCs, whereas Reznov is going to be holding towards B. So there's nothing to worry about. Even if Forrest is going to make his way towards A or B, he's definitely going to get taken down. 50 seconds on the clock, Adi and Acme. I can surely say they've got themselves a 15th round on the board, and they are on a match point. Now, all they need is just one more round, and I do think so that looking at the economy... No, never mind. TN Esports have got a good enough economy in order to go in for the full buy the next round, even with the loss bonus kicking in. So there you have it. We are going to be seeing Acme. We're going to be getting themselves the big guns, thanks to Genius and B2, dropping them the weapons that they need. Because Uzuro, he had like $2,600 in the bank, so he was running a bit low in terms of the economy.
This is basically it for TN Esports. They need to spend everything they had in the kitty to keep this comeback going because Acme, they've gotten themselves onto 15 rounds, which means it is, of course, match point. And now Dexter, again, he's going to go in for the cheeky peek, the cheeky stack. Oh, the flash comes in and Dexter falls back and goes in for the second position. And he really wants this and he's not going to get it. Robot is going to wreck him. Dexter, you've tried that one too many times. They are ready for it.
Yeah, not going to work out every single time, yeah? Well, with Deagle holding on towards the waters, was B shot along with Robot. Might be possible they can, fake over towards B so that the bomb can make its way towards A. Because right now Forest Wow is doing just that. He's trying to take down Uzuro, who is holding on towards the A side. Uzuro already got a frag on towards Michael Nexi, by the way, if you guys just missed that out. Because yeah, it happened while Dexter was sort of getting that boost. So I really wanted to see what exactly is going to happen there. And that's why I just completely ignored what Uzuro is about to do towards A. Because what's more satisfying than getting wrecked by the T's AK-47?
Well, either way, Genius, he manages to get a frag onto the B faker. Uzuro now sitting in this off angle. He's going to get to... And the third one might be forthcoming. No, it isn't. Robot gets it instead. And now Robot brings it down to a 1v3 from a 1v4 situation. But this might just be a little bit of too tall an order. There is no reason for anybody on this side to peek, but Genius will peek. He has to prove me wrong. 16-9, but Acme, they close it out just in the nick of time.
Yeah, it was a pretty good game coming in from Team Acme. 16-9 is not a bad score, by the way. Like Team TN Esports, they tried as well. They brought it down to like 9 rounds, so that's good. Again, I don't know, maybe like, Team Acme, they could have closed it out a bit more early, but it's fine. Like it's good. It's okay.
It is basically okay, but I mean, I have to say, like, as we get into the moments, right, of this game, I have to say that TN Esports, I think they started playing a lot better once they kind of figured out basically how Acme is approaching the game. Like, they were late bloomers in both the halves. And unfortunately, in both the halves, I think that was a little bit too late. You know what I mean? just
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit too late in either of the halves. And I think that's what kind of cost them the game. I don't think there was a massive gulf in quality between these two teams. I
Yeah.
think both of them had they had the strategies, they had everything. But it's just that I do believe the TN Esports is probably a team who relies more on knowing the opposition and being prepared for the opposition. And in a qualifier environment, I think it is a little difficult, of course, to know who you're going to play and to prepare for them. Of course, that's going to change in the league environment. So hopefully they can win a few and get into the leagues.
Absolutely. Again, I really loved how Team Acme have brushed up their aim skills as well. Like the way they have taken all of these fights as well, right? Acme, every single spray down they start, they connect it and they get the kill as well. They've never messed up. And I like that. I like that about them. Like they've got the aim, they've got the brains as well. There was this one round where they faked up towards B and then they made their way towards A and then they made the round work as well. So Acme, all in all, were a pretty decent team. Not gonna say TN Esports didn't show up. They did. They got themselves 9 rounds, and that is a very big thing because after losing so many rounds, to not give up and keep going, it's a really good skill that Team TN Esports have. And I definitely wish them all the best for the future matches that they're gonna have as well. Let's hope that they're gonna come out on top in one of the groups and make their way towards the best divisions.
Yep, definitely. So let's hope that that happens for them. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from us tonight. It has been a pleasure bringing you these 3 games. We will be back tomorrow again at the same place at about 4 p.m. And we will bring you a lot more action from the group stages of this Qualifier 1. So remember, please check out our sponsors, Dell Gaming, WD Black, Act Fibernet, ZOTAC Gaming, and AFK. And yeah. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.